All right.
Rodrigo is bad for one patch, by the way.
Yeah. Also, fucking Histy complaining
Hello,
about Kha'Zix
everyone.
getting nerfed actually pissed me off.
Hello, everyone.
Everyone, God, fuck Histy.
God, I hate Histy.
Yeah.
Hey, Hissy, I hope you're not watching the stream. Hello, everyone. Welcome to another session of
Tomb.
Annihilation.
There we go. We got
Hey.
there.
All right, the synergy.
Tomb of
I'm
Annihilation.
gonna
Histy.
multitask. I'm gonna join the league game with Jesse, Daniel, and Mega. And then we're just gonna chill in there. Actually, no. I have to call you.
Alright, so last time on Tomb of Annihilation, you cleaned up the corpse of the ancient red dragon that you defeated, and were able to later turn it into an item. On the way, you also looked over to where Unk's shrine should have been, but found nothing there, except Saga was able to literally move into the ground itself and down below into a cavern below, which held Unk's shrine. You all then were able to go around into the dragon's lair, its former dragon's lair, and defeat various fire elementals, beating the kobolds that were there, who found themselves to be competent is a very strong word. That would not apply here. And they informed you that the other dragon who was there appears to have left under certain circumstances. You then all went over to Unk's shrine, and you solved the puzzle within, though Fenville got petrified in the process. Through a couple of shenanigans, you were able to lift their incredibly heavy petrified body onto the airship and return back to port, where you were able to get them unpetrified just in time for Kion's birthday. As the last thing the party did was celebrate as such, while over in Hrakamar, Upsilon went and got the item, which the shield that the red dragon was turned into, the red dragon shield. And that is where the session had ended.
By the way, can I say, canonically, did we have Upsilon buy a helmet teleportation, and then one of the merchant princes was so kind as to purchase it for full price? Just that he could have been there at the party.
Oh yeah, sure. In fact, I mean, couldn't one of you just teleported over and then teleported back?
Yes.
Yeah, that's what I mean. We just bought a helmet teleportation and brought him over, you know, just and then resold it to the merchant princes, because otherwise it feels kind of shitty. You're like, sorry, buddy, you missed the party. It's because we've only known you for a day. Sorry, like.
What if we just left him there? We just took the airship and just went somewhere else. He's like, alright, they'll pick me up any minute now.
Maybe you shouldn't have fucking split.
I mean, to be fair, that was like everyone's choice. We voted on that.
Hey, not my choice.
That's because you were a statue.
That's because I refused to put any input in.
Yeah.
Just everyone except Jake's got it.
Did I buy something expensive?
Was it the gloves of soul snaring?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I was like, where the fuck is all my money? Never mind, we're good.
All your money has disappeared.
That's it.
No, I have 2d10 on every single attack, so you know I'm good. Also, I heal.
Yeah, but I have
Yeah.
Unk's walking
Nutty.
stick, so who's really laughing?
I mean,
That's
you remember how they said like Tender left like yesterday? Imagine if we had gone to Unks earlier and both red dragons were there.
Yeah, we would have kicked their asses.
Ooh!
Or we would have helped them through their divorce, and then they would have just like, then they would have just given us the cube for free. No, may
What
not
is the
seem like
what is the
I'd be a good
relevant skill check?
therapist.
What is a skill check to be a therapist for dragons?
That's a good question.
Everything.
I'd probably go with just straight charisma, I think.
I'm good at straight
Right.
charisma.
Actually, I think it would be straight charisma, straight wisdom, and straight intelligence. All three of the mental stats at the same time, each reflecting
wait,
how
wait.
well you did
Let's
it.
see. Hold on. Who's got the most cracked mental triplet?
I can tell you who
Probably
doesn't.
me because I'm
Yeah,
cheating.
I got
All right,
this.
wait.
Hold on.
Wait, let me see.
Because what?
Yup.
I
You-
can,
you
I,
could-
can one,
you-
I can one up you on that. Hold up.
You provide astoundingly average advice in a terribly worded fashion.
Oh Jesus!
My rolls were on the team earlier,
Nice.
sadly, because they were good. They were good.
Let's go. I'm insane.
Oops, I'm trying to imagine what your advice even would have been. Like, you're actually giving bad advice,
It's
but you're
a
wording it
series
so
of
badly.
unintelligible beeps and
I am
bleeps.
actually going to just fucking screenshot that and put it in the campaign chat.
Was it actually that good? Let me see.
I mean, for
Oh, wow, it
me,
Saga-
actually was.
Saga, your advice is you word your advice perfectly. It's just too
It's
bad
just
that it's all
shit.
bad.
Let's go work
Work like
it
a real
out.
therapist.
Oh god.
Wait,
The
I
only person
didn't-
here who's remotely a therapist is Jordan. With the
Well,
19
I-
charisma, 12
Hey,
wisdom,
Fenval,
19 hit.
Fenval did about as well as Jurin. 11,
There we
15,
go.
16.
Grinval is definitely like more suited.
I'm cheating. I have Jack of all trades.
Yeah.
Also, he could technically add a bardic inspiration to all of those.
Mhm.
So he's like double cheating.
Here, let's let's just see what it would have been. I'm just gonna roll 3d12. So the charisma is still pretty bad, but the other two are pretty good.
Alright, well, I will. We are no longer the tomb annihilators. We're now the dragon therapists.
If that's
In honor of
considered a skill
Fenval.
check, I can add a cosmic force die to those.
I think it's not a skill check. I think it's
An
an.
ability
I don't know
check.
how it clarifies. Yeah, it depends on how it's worded. Because usually ability checks, like the ability checks will include both, but a skill check wouldn't.
Gotcha. Cosmic force says. Skill says skill check.
Yeah, I guess it's just skills.
Makes sense.
Okay.
So-
Anyway, shall we shall we do something?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Why
where
is
are
the
we even
sales
going?
intelligence that high?
I do want to take a trip to Fort Polari, and I can go there myself if need be. But I would like to be a little bit of a kleptomaniac for a brief moment in time.
Alright, are you taking
Yeah,
your
yeah,
airship
go
over
ahead,
to there,
fine.
or just
Yeah, you
going by
wanna-
land?
Should we just take a trip over there as a group?
May as well,
Sure,
right?
Yeah.
Yeah, why not? Sure.
Let's go rob the place. We're the good guys.
Yep.
Look, no one has to be any wiser about it.
Alright.
Strange that airship showed up. We lost a bunch of items and then it left.
Hmm.
So,
let's do
I
this.
still didn't get the chance to
Hey, look
like.
who it is.
Oh.
He's gone.
Oh wait, no, they're actually here, aren't they?
Yeah, they are. Where are you singers?
Yeah, you can place yourself
Uh,
wherever you'd like to be.
I said that I still didn't get the chance to come up with a custom feat, but I did find this feat. It's like a homebrewed feat. It's like called the Tracker, and I thought it looked kind of cool. I'll post it in campaign.
I hardly even know her.
Although I don't know how I would be using Hunter's Mark, to be honest.
I mean, you use it. Actually, yeah, you do use your bonus action a whole lot.
Yeah.
Like just even like applying it at the beginning kind of takes away momentum.
Yeah, I agree. Oh my god, they're still out. They haven't let them inside the fort yet. They're all just chilling out here. Holy
Oh,
shit.
I forgot about them down over there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't
Yeah,
think
we're
you're
gonna-
us coming back. Something tells
Alright,
me.
is there anything that we want to do here besides what's in that secret little room? anyone have any business
Probably
here?
not.
Not really.
I mean, we could see what our friend has to say about anything.
Tychus?
No, our what the fuck's her name? The flaming fist. What's her
Tight
name?
ain't our
Liara?
friend.
Ooh.
Liara,
Yeah, Liara. Yeah.
Or we
I
can
mean,
talk to Tychus.
I mean, Porque no Estos.
You know what, Nick? Why don't you have Oopsilon talk to Tychus?
Oh,
and
yeah?
do the whole thing in character.
Wait, where's Buckbeak?
Yeah, Buckwheat
is-
disappeared. Where the heck they went?
Alright, give me a sec.
They're dead.
He has 1 health.
Oh God!
Okay, god fucking damn it.
Quickly heal him. He's
Oh,
about to die.
he's dying.
Hold on,
Like, Rose, why are you hurt too?
because I forgot to heal. Also we leveled up the. I don't think I rolled, did I?
Yeah, you did.
I'm pretty sure we all rolled.
How do you always forget to whether you rolled or not?
Did I? Did I
Let me
add
see.
it?
I don't know. Let me see if you.
know.
You can scroll up and see if you rolled. It's still on the same page, I think.
Should be.
I don't see a hit die from her.
Let's see.
the rest are right there in a row, all 5.
Yeah, maybe.
Oh wait, is that when we took a rest though? Because I see a bunch in a row, but
No, there's the only reason I know. So the one where Azel and I both got a max roll, those were our level up hit dice.
oh yeah, I see. Because we rolled the flute and the bagpipes and everything before then.
Yeah. So
Which
that's
I
why
did
I-
not level.
It is not seem like it, yeah. All right, what'd you get? Let's see it.
Okay.
Okay, same as
Nice.
me.
Nice.
That is. Do you say 9?
Well,
It's
3 is less
Is
than
that-
half, so it goes up.
Oh wait, your combat is 5, right? Not 4.
Yeah.
Yes,
and load of health.
9.
Alright. Oh, that's right. The wait. How is your combat 5?
Amulet of health enhanced.
But no, I
No,
thought that got
the
changed.
this gloves of slow catching make your Constitution 20 if it's
Oh.
not already
Interesting.
20. That's why
Okay.
I bought it. Like, first of all, I could like get rid of Amulet of Health. Second of all, it adds like 2d10 damage to every single attack. And
Yeah,
third,
yeah.
it heals me with every single attack. Like, it's fucking nuts.
Were you going to get your fists upgraded at Harakamar? The
I
flaming one?
was. Yes, I was.
Okay.
I already said I was going to. I don't
Oh yeah,
know
I
if
can't
Aqua
put
did
Upsilon
it,
down
but-
here because I'm not here. I'm at Krakmar.
Aqua, did you get them upgraded?
I presume you could get teleported back at like on this day. Like it's easy enough for
When-
Gafar
when
to
we
have
were-
I
them.
don't have it. I
When
don't
we
have the
were
helmet
picking up
teleportation.
Upsilon, yes.
Yeah, you don't need the helm. Like anybody, and you know what, merchant princes have helms because it's a pretty common thing to carry around.
No, I'll stay at Krakmar.
Okay.
I'm kidding.
Okay.
I'm
Tychus
kidding.
rejoins the party.
Tychus rejoins momentarily.
When is this happening?
Now.
This is the day after the third day, so this would have been right after the shield was finished.
Wait, what time of day was it when we ended the last session?
I think it was like
I
middle
thought it
of
was
the day.
like
'cause
midday,
you-
right?
Yeah, it was like
Yeah.
midday.
Can we come over here on the same day?
All right, Upsilon, you've been kicked out again. Hello, Tychus, and welcome back.
The reason I'm asking is
No,
'cause I would rather.
Upsilon could just be teleported back afterward. It's not a big deal.
Yeah, the reason I'm asking is because I'd rather do it here like on the same day rather than waiting an extra day. Because I'd rather do it at night, you know,
Yeah.
as one
Um,
does when they're being
Being a bitch.
less than
Aqua-
legal.
Aqua,
Of course. Roll 20.
have you gotten the chance to look over upgrading the
Flaming fist.
Flaming Fist?
Oh, let's see what we can chuck on this fella.
More charges.
More charges
Or,
would be a
like,
solid start.
Faster regen. If you
I
have
don't
charges.
know. Something.
I don't know if the charges. Oh, you mean like faster than they currently do? I see. Well,
Yeah.
Give me a second.
Make it so you can expend all the charges at once for one big hit. Hopefully crit.
That
You
sounds
roll a one,
awful.
you're like, ah, fuck.
Yeah, but it's funny.
I mean, realistically, it's no different than spending them all on separate attacks, as long as you hit.
Wait, I
I
forgot.
don't
The
know.
secret room's this one, yeah?
Yes.
Could also be like,
Oh,
if at the start of combat, or like if when you roll initiative you have no charges remaining, you gain like 2 charges or something.
I don't know. Something. Because they kind of suck now.
Yeah, I mean, it's a rare
Yeah.
level item. Oh, it has 8 charges. You can spend up to 2.
Oh, nice. Oh, and it's dawn instead of a long rest. That's also a big buff.
What? It was always
No, that
done.
was already.
It was
always
always
done.
Oh, I
done.
thought it was long rest.
Magic items almost never charge on long rest. It's always done. Or dusk in the case of my gray sword.
So I have 8.
Should we talk to Liara while we're here?
Should you talk to Liara? Do you have any? Do we have a reason to?
That's
Or
why I'm
do you wanna,
asking,
do you want to
like,
accuse her of conspiring?
Should we? What do you guys think?
I mean, I don't care.
I
don't remember
honestly
what
like
she
What could
don't
possibly
mind
go
her,
wrong?
to be honest. So I don't know.
Well, yeah, we know you don't mind her. She gave you a cool fist of flame, like. We know
Yeah,
don't
well,
mind
you
her.
guys got plenty of cool shit, okay? So I don't want to hear it.
Yeah, well, maybe you
Zalka,
shouldn't have been a
Doran,
monk who doesn't use
Jake.
weapons.
What do you guys think?
Do what your heart tells you to do.
Thank you, Jake.
I'm gonna go say hi to her, actually.
No. I'm gonna hold Saga back. I'm
My
kidding.
computer is in rare form tonight.
What'd you say, Jake?
My computer's in rare form tonight.
Is that a good
Where
thing
is
or a
she?
bad thing?
Is she in here?
Very
Everything's
bad.
working.
No, they're to the south. Over in the room where Liara is, the mountain of paperwork they have has somehow increased even more. Like, they already had a lot of paperwork, but it's even higher now. As they glance over in your direction. Welcome back.
Hello.
Yoo-hoo.
It's good to see that you're still buried in paperwork, I guess.
Is that good?
Better than being buried in other things,
That's
like the ground.
I much dislike
saying
doing
that
this,
in
but I'm
character,
also
or-
the only one that does it correctly.
fair
You
enough.
know what they say.
They point over now without like actually lifting their head from the actual paperwork. They point over to a map that's laid out on the table. You can see that there's what appears to be a road that extends to where the corpse flower was, over to Port Castigliare and over to Mesro. We've begun operations to move the Flaming Fist further into the interior now that the major threat has been handled. Thank you for your service from
speaking of-
earlier.
She has asked us to like help her out with mapping the area. So now that we've done a fair bit of that, I feel like we should share the map with her.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah. Do you guys? Okay, hold on. Let's take a vote. Do we want to, like, work with her still and trust her, or do
I
we
mean,
want
not really. Like, yeah, she was working with the pirates, but like, I feel like she's less scummy than some of the other people that
I
Do
mean,
we
she
wanna,
also-
like,
she also
ask
did
her?
Who
want
among
them-
us doesn't work with pirates every once in a while?
Yeah.
Should we just like ask her? Be like, hey, so what's going on with you and the pirates?
We just tell
You
her
can
to
ask her.
Ass.
I'm not asking her.
That's true. We could just be like, so we kind of fucked Aramag up, and then the pirate lord who was working with them said some things about you. How do you feel about that? Like we could just bring it out like that. But start with we fucked up Aramag, because I like that.
Yeah.
Sure.
Okay. I'll say it.
Liara,
Okay, you say it. You have
Don't
better
know if you-
charisma.
don't know if you heard, but we totally beat Aramag's dumb ass. So he's not there anymore.
They set their pen down for a second. Ah, yes, I had heard about the legendary Tomb Annihilators and their slaying of Aramag.
So what was that business with? We're talking to the pirate lord who we captured because I put him in a box and made fun of him. If he mentioned that you were like paying him or something, what's up with that?
Unsubstantiated.
Oh well, if
Yeah,
you
I
say it's
mean-
not true, I'm sure it isn't. I'm
Like,
convinced.
she basically, all she really said was, "I will not say anything further without my lawyer."
Look,
Now,
like,
over with the notably in the area of Aramag having been slain, there has been a power vacuum created in the ocean there, which has led to an enormous elder dinosaur to move over inside, but it has not been causing grief right now over to any of the ships over on the surface. It's currently simply laying underneath. It's none of our business. Let the others handle it.
She says Elder Dinosaur. I hear Hrakmar materials.
Yeah, sure. Let's have her point out where that is. Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah,
where is
yeah.
this elder dinosaur?
Can we create an even bigger power vacuum?
Yo,
We're gonna create
Let's
a vac-
get God himself to come.
Is this a setup?
We're gonna create a power vacuum so large it's gonna create
A Sarax gonna fill it, and then we're
Oh,
fucked. Like,
yeah, right.
They go ahead and mark where it is right there. It's kind of around the Bay of Chult area. Getting close over to it has been most difficult, but divining its area has not been very troublesome. It's not a very magical creature. Currently, it's keen to simply sit there and feast on whales.
what the fuck, man?
I'll tell her. Also, the fist. Your gift has been much appreciated. I've gotten many uses of it, and I even got it upgraded. So, show her my new clothes.
You see that they will go ahead and cast Identify on it. Oh, interesting. Where did you find this? I can pay whoever it is any monetary amount in order to prove our own as well.
What do you guys think? Should I tell her?
No, we can't tell her
Just-
where Harakmar is. Mushrib took like 30
Yeah.
years
No,
of
no, but
traveling
like,
with us to
I
tell
will,
us.
True.
can I just say it's a dwarven gift?
Well,
Hmm.
we did by sending Sun so we could talk to Mushiri, or I mean, if nothing else, Harry could cast sending. So we could. I don't mind telling her that we've gotten the dwarves to do it, but I don't want. Yeah, we definitely don't tell her where Harakmar is.
I will
yeah,
say
like
it's a dwarven
we have some allies.
gift.
Yeah, we have
but
we have
I
some
can,
dwarven allies.
I'll say I could potentially talk to them about letting you know any additional information, but I don't want to betray their trust.
I feel like I'm not a big fan of this character, you know? I don't trust her with the dwarves.
I'm not
You like-
gonna
you
give
like
any
Mushrib too
information.
much.
Good.
I'm not giving her any information. I will ask Commissioner
Yeah.
if he thinks anything, but
Yeah, don't pull a Valindra.
I didn't say anything to her. Fucking let it go.
All right, so basically, you're going to ask Mushru about their opinion before divulging anything to Liara.
I mean, I don't mind saying that we have dwarven allies like
Just
that.
telling her where.
You know, it's not like dwarves are not renowned for their ability to make cool shit. You know what I mean? So I don't mind divulging that we have dwarven allies.
Interesting.
like maybe it might just be like dwarf.
Let them know that the Flaming Fist is interested in working with them.
Sure.
Will do.
Now, do you have anything that you'll pay us to do?
Not presently. Currently, we're simply road construction, unless you're interested in doing some manual labor in order to help construct this road.
Not good.
Current plans are to link over Fort Balorian over to Kirsabal in order to link them over into the Prime Material Network here. And then, with that, they will have proper provisions for porting on Zaru. We can start ensuring tariffs on anybody who decides to send in materials to the inside over there, and
Wait,
perhaps
what
look
was
any
Kirsabal?
further to see if there's anything else.
What was Kirsabal again?
That's the Arakakra place.
Right. And they want to build a road to Kirsabal?
Apparently.
I heard something about
Huh.
taxes.
How long is this road? I could probably help you.
It's
like-
a pretty long road.
120 miles
Well,
straight.
yeah,
It's probably
but-
not even gonna be direct like this, so it's probably
Yeah.
longer.
Yeah, but how long is it already? Is what I mean.
Oh my god, it's going across the Tazmuha, the bridge.
They've
Oh.
The
already
bridge of Tazmuha.
Ataz Muhaha. They did already reach Ataz. No, they haven't reached Ataz Muhaha yet. They are getting there. They currently have Port
shit.
Castiglia linked up, followed
damn, they
by
went
over to
fast.
Mesro.
Bro, it's been like 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Chill.
Longer than that.
It's been quite a bit longer since Corpse Power, at least over a month.
Oh, really? I mean, still, fucking like 50 miles of road in a month. Like, imagine if our government could do that. Fuck.
I didn't use the
They have
Bardicus
magic,
until... I didn't use the Bardicus until after the first Harakmar
Mhm.
incident, and that was after the Corpse Flower, and it's been like nearly 60 days on the Bardicus timer.
Okay.
Phew. Yeah, it's been a while, and also they have magic to help them, which assists
That's true.
quite
That's
a bit.
true.
I think the
Oh,
Corpse
yeah.
Flower happened after Harakmar 1 because I was present for
Yeah,
the
it did.
defeat of the Corpse Flower.
Yeah, the core flows after Harakmar one.
What do you
Yeah.
think about like? I mean, I'm not saying that I would do it, but like, do you think the saga would be able to help them with some road construction to make it faster
Why
for
not?
some money?
It
What
would take.
exactly could
You
you
could,
do?
if Fenville is willing to allow this Death Curse to continue on quite a bit longer on themselves. Then yes.
I don't
don't
think
think
we're
so.
exactly strapped for cash.
Yeah, I don't think we're sharp for cash.
You
Yeah.
need money. I still have 85,000 gold, so maybe don't build roads for no reason.
Yeah, no, I don't think so.
Okay. It shouldn't take that long though.
60 days right now to go. How many miles? Let's see.
90? What was it?
Yeah, but
Yeah,
I'm saying,
about.
like, I feel like I'll be a substantial help.
Well,
And I'm
what
not
can you
saying
do
that-
that can construct roads?
Well, I could use like wall of stone to make it permanent after like an hour, and also I can use the greater mold earth.
Because I don't know if you know this, but roads and walls are not the same thing.
It's
The-
you
the-
can shape it as anything.
What are roads
It's
with
just what it's
horizontal
called.
walls?
I think the difficulty would be. Oh wait, I guess you do Wall of Stone like 4 times in a road and can do it again after an hour. How many feet of road would it even be at that point? Assuming you could make it road-like.
Imagine like a
It's
lot of it is like removing things that would be in the way of the road rather than actually making the road.
Paving is definitely part of the difficulty, as there are not many easy spells that can actually pave roads. I think the closest you'd get right now would be like fabricate, maybe. Like you could
I
make
do know
some of the.
fabricate, so.
Fenval in
Yeah.
the chat, like.
I'm just imagining a bunch of wizards just there in the front, just ritual casting fabricate over and over to turn some of the trees into like the base of the road.
That'd be hilarious, actually.
What is
Yeah.
it? 10 by 20. 10 by 20 is what I can do.
If
10
fabricate
by
can make
20 foot panels.
8 connected 5-foot cubes, so if you made
If you create a span greater than 20 feet in length, you must half the size of each panel to create supports. Oh no, that's for the fucking... I don't think there is a limit for this spell though.
what, fabricate?
No, for Wall of Stone.
Like I'm trying to see what's the longest number of contiguous panels you can make back to back.
I guess
Oh, it's 10,
120 feet?
100 feet by 10 feet seems like the longest that you could probably do. In one cast. So that's 100 feet. And then you can do that 4 times in an hour. 400 feet. And then every 2 hours, right? Because you have to restore your key every time, right?
Yes.
About every 2 hours or so. That'd be 400 every 2 hours. So with 8 times 8 means you could get about 3,200 feet of stone laid out in one day.
See?
Which
Yeah,
is
that's
pretty
still-
solid.
That's not
That's
that
still a
It's still gonna take a
substantial number of
while.
days to get from here to... You know, there's still a lot of miles left over.
Yeah, it would take a while, but it would definitely speed things up quite a bit, because that is a lot of feet.
Yeah.
But yeah, if you're willing, if you,
I mean,
if you want to wait a month for
the
manual
actual
construction,
distance you're covering though, because I don't think a road that might need stuff to carry stuff like carriages is going to be 10 feet wide. I think it's going to need to be at least 15 or 20.
yeah, but you
could
know,
be
it's a
wrong.
start. It's a start. You know, the hard part is getting it there in the first place.
Okay, well, I'll tell her, you know, if I have some time, I might be able to help you with the road.
Excellent. You'll be
but-
well compensated if you do.
All right, time to split up, gang.
Yeah, totally.
This is how
road
Saga
building
retires.
adventure.
Yeah, this is...
Alright,
She
so
becomes a
new
construction
character.
worker.
This is a
Yeah.
nightmare for her. This is manual labor.
Yeah, it's just there's an artificer subclass called Road Builder.
Mhm.
No, there's like,
Wasn't it
Oh,
Road
like-
Ranger?
I'm just saying that if I wanted to retire Saga, this is the perfect place to do it.
Right. But that seems to be what they're mostly up to recently. They've been just monitoring a new beast in the ocean and have been constructing a road that's extending to Kirsebal and deciding what to do after that.
Okay. I mean, that's all I really have for her.
Is this
I know.
thief time now?
Yeah. So can we wait until nighttime then? We just like,
Yes,
wait. Okay.
they
So-
offer you provisions up at the top as you've helped them
And I'm gonna go.
substantially.
I'm gonna go ahead and assume we could also gamble outside to pass time. Gamble
Yeah,
a small amount of money outside, an insignificant amount of money. All right, cool. Well then at nighttime,
I'm just gonna
I'm
subtract a couple spell slots.
nice.
Sick, dude.
If I didn't have
Okay,
9
hold on.
charisma, I would go
Let,
with no
let's do
NFC.
this. Let's do this. You're both betting opposites again, I'm guessing. Fenfil, what you got to help out your writer?
Well, of course we got
Oh,
bardic
Jesus.
inspirations and cutting words.
wait, no, I'm imagining like you see an attack with the land, you just shuntle one guy at a time for 6 seconds, and he has no idea.
What if I gave one of them Wongo's spear?
I mean, the thing is, I wouldn't want to cheat too much. I wouldn't want to cheat in a super, like, obvious way. Like, I'm not gonna, like, paralyze some dude's horse or something.
It would be funny.
So I would just be sort of... Ooh, I could haste somebody.
Oh my god. Wait, so could I.
They haste each other.
The funny thing is you guys are both just gonna counterspell each other and nothing's gonna fucking happen. So just save your fucking spell slots.
Yeah, I mean, I would just use Bardic Inspiration and Cutting Words to assist. I would save one Bardic Inspiration to give to Keon when he goes to rob the place later.
I'm gonna assume you both help your writers in about the equal measure. In which case, one is Fenville, two is Keon. The winner is
huge.
Alright,
Skinny
what do we
was
bet on that?
bardically
Like
inspired
50
today.
gold, we'll say? 50 gold?
Sure.
Alright, I will subtract 50 gold.
I will add 50 gold.
Actually,
to
wait,
my-
no, 52 gold. That way I'm at 1.
That works out because that way I have 9 at the end.
Yeah, I have 1 gold. Alright, so you said I do have a Bardic Inspiration?
Yeah, you'll have a Bardic Inspiration for
Alright,
this.
cool. So yeah, Aqua, I will, first off, before anything, I want to cast Clairvoyance in this room, and I want to see if I can see
Wait, Mark,
Liara in here.
grab a fragment of possibility.
Oh, true, I'll also grab a Fragment of Possibility. It's like wordlessly, I'm just accepting boons from the party because they know it's about to happen even if I don't say anything
Yeah.
to
You want any spells?
them. I feel like I've got. I don't know if you have any first to third level spells that would. Oh, you mean like the steel? Oh shit. Wait, what do you got?
Back to point. Let's go back to
What
point.
ninth
You
level
want
spell
true
would you have,
polymorph?
Diego?
It's probably pretty useful.
Wait, really? Why would that be useful?
Why wouldn't it be useful?
If somebody comes, just turn them into something that can't talk ever.
Yeah, sure. Fuck it. I'll take true polymorph.
But you can also take shape change, so you can like switch around what you are. Or
Oh.
time stop.
Oh, yo, actually, time stop. Yeah. But actually, this is important because it's not you making a saving throw. I need to make an intelligence check.
Alright, so yeah.
I'm sorry, how did we go from okay, here's the Bardic Inspiration on the horse when I'm betting on it.
Alright, I'm good.
I'm gonna stop time.
Well, that's because I'm giving him a time stop.
All right, so I'll have time stop then. Sure, why not?
Yes, and I will go to sleep immediately to try to get that back.
All right, Aqua, I'll put the relevant spells that I have available in the chat for when I'm entering the room.
Find traps, check magic, very nice.
I also would like to cast this outside the room once I'm in there.
Mm-hmm.
So just kind of monitoring. Wait, where am I? Yeah, like monitoring this hallway, monitoring the room in here, kind of thing, to see if anyone's coming.
I don't think you can have detect magic and arcane eye at once. They're both concentration.
Yes. Well, actually, Keon cannot cast detect magic, but I'm taking Harry with me. Harry has the wand.
Oh, I see. Okay, Harry's got you.
Yeah, because I don't actually know the spell. It's just the one that's doing it. And then I'll also cast this on the door.
I like this one.
What if inside the room is just the real Liara?
You're spending money for that.
Yeah, that's fine.
What if
Also
she's
check.
dead?
is
You and
dead.
your partner in crime? Dun 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 dun.
Okay, let me see. Let me just make sure I don't have anything else that's useful. Wait, holy shit! Oh, I forgot about alarm. Okay, that's probably not. I don't want to make a loud noise.
Also, probably not super relevant, but I recently learned, and I don't know if you knew this or also Jake, that casting spells that have a casting time of more than one action eats up concentration.
Yeah, I
should
remember you
check
mentioned
out
that. That is interesting.
It's
I mean,
really
it makes
weird.
sense, right?
It's
Like-
a really weird interaction that doesn't come up much, but
Yeah. I was just surprised. I was like, huh, really?
yeah.
Fascinating. Okay, anyway.
And then is there any magic pinging off?
Okay, so you're heading over to the door, and yeah, this door is like exuding magic off of it. It's got abjuration magic on it. It's clearly got some illusion magic. You can see through the illusion of the door itself, as the door visibly looks wooden on the outside, but it's very clearly made out of some incredibly thick metal. There seems to be a trap on the door itself. It seems to be trapped with something that deals force damage.
Huh.
Oh, and you can tell that there's an arcane lock on it also, on top of everything else.
Oh, there is an arcane lock. Let me read arcane lock again.
Just means the DC is 10 higher.
You can dispel on
Yeah,
Arcane
I'm
Lock,
sure
right? Does it
that's-
make any noise when you do that?
Dispel magic? Dispel magic has a vocal component to it.
Well, he can
I'm pretty
go
sure.
to that, but
Yeah, I mean, I can dispel magic. Hey, yeah, it's vocal, but I mean, I can subtle cast that. Oh wait, okay. So I actually do want to ask. I cast clairvoyance in this room. Did I see anything about Liara? Like, was she in there or no?
No, it seems that they are not here tonight. They're
Okay,
not.
have
They're
we
not
ever
doing
seen into
paperwork out there.
have we ever seen this into this room?
No, you've not.
Okay, I'm wondering if that's her bedroom. She just sleeps right outside her office. That'd be weird, but believable, given it's Liara. Okay. Yeah, I will try to cast Dispel Magic on the Arcane Lock.
Okay, make a. Which one is it? Yeah, make an ability check with your spellcasting ability.
Does it
Was
need
the
to for
Arcane
Arcane Lock?
Lock upcasted?
You don't know. Hence, roll for it anyway.
Okay.
Whatever various abjurations that were on this door have now subsided. You
Okay,
can
let
see
me
that it is
subtract
now
this spell
clearly
slot.
made of metal instead of wood.
Ooh, sorry, that was a 12th level arcane lock.
Okay, so the Abjuration Magic is also gone?
Yes.
Okay. I will still do the pickpocketing from, or sorry, the picking of the door from a range. So actually, wait, let me double check and see if I need to do anything else.
I'm just imagining
Concentration.
shotgun behind the door.
And I'm imagining you entered this area here by teleporting in, right?
Wait, what do you mean? That room in there?
This room right here, just between the doors.
I wasn't planning on it. Was there would there have been a problem with me just walking in? Or was this...
I mean, this door is locked. That's about it. But it's like not a very difficult lock. You could have probably lockpicked it without any issue.
Yeah, I mean, I can make a check if you'd like.
Yeah, go for it.
All right,
And you need to fail.
Given that this
That was
is to
bold.
pick a lock, this has a +5 on it as well.
Yeah, you're
Yeah.
fine. There's no way you failed us. It was quick, right? It's a pretty
Okay.
typical lock. This one
Okay.
looks a little bit more intense by comparison.
Okay. I think that's all I really need. Let me just double check. And you said there's no more magic pinging off it at all?
No, it seems your dispel magic did the trick.
Okay, then yeah, I will go ahead and...
Basically, I'm in.
A 45. I hope that's
Yeah.
enough.
Click. It is very much
Okay.
openable.
Okay, I'll push it up with Mage Hand.
Right, you do. It looks completely and utterly pitch black inside, but you have no trouble seeing it due to your blind sense.
Okay.
As you
Alright,
enter in, it looks like a fairly ordinary storage room, but you can tell that there's a number of very nice magical equipment just laying about the place. Among the things that you find are some that are less interesting than others. You find a bracers of archery sitting right there. There's a classic flame tongue next to another flaming fist. There's a helm of teleportation. There's a candlelit mandolin instrument of the bards. There's a looks like some sovereign glue that they keep around. It looks like it's already half used up already by this point. A wand of
Sovereign Glue is a
web,
funny item.
yeah, it is.
wand of wonder.
Oh god, the Wand of Wonder.
Sorry, give me a second. I'm
The Wand of Wonder is what
checking.
you use in that shrine, right? That funny shrine.
Yeah. It was a random one. There's that they got some King Nun's ointment, also half used. Seems that somebody
No.
maybe got sick. A scarab of protection laying underneath a large portion of some of the other things. A wind fan, and finally, perhaps most notably, you see Harry actually reach out and grab something as if they were drawn to it.
Oh shit. Okay. Alright, I definitely will be taking that for Harry.
The resurrection stone.
Yeah, I love it.
You can succeeds.
You can succeed.
Why do you want that on Harry?
You can't.
It's the Deathly Hallow.
succeed.
Oh.
It's the third Deathly Hallow.
Yeah, it's not a long time
go.
since I've watched Harry Potter.
Hold on, let me look at the scare protection. Give it
Scare
advantage
protection
things.
is good.
If you fail a saving throw against a necromancy spell, these reactions. Huh. But anyone would be interested in that out of character?
What is
Oh, and also they have a bowl
Ah.
of commanding water elementals. Sorry. There's a lot of magic items they kept in that storage room.
Wait, how big is this ball? A foot in diameter, Jesus.
Let me find this.
It's
What was it? The
huge.
scarab thing? What was it?
Yeah, the scarab of protection.
Was it attunement or non attunement?
Yeah, it's attunement.
It's attunement.
Okay, think of it this way. I don't see this as a way to summon water elementals. I see this as a big 3-gallon bucket.
Yeah.
Now the question is, what do I do with this?
Is there a way to carry the big 3-gallon bucket though? I feel
3
like there's not.
pounds. I'm sure we can find a way.
I mean, can't you put it into a bag of holding?
Isn't it too big? How big is the bag of holding?
It's gotta be
Aqua,
able to
you
fit
put- Aqua,
something
you
that's
put
a
the
foot
scarab-
in
4 feet.
diameter.
Aqua, you put the scarab protection in the non attunement item area
Oh,
by accident.
excuse me.
Wow, how could you
Did I
make
move
such
that
a
up?
boneheaded mistake?
Bonehead.
You know what?
You
I don't
pull
need any of those.
you pull up your bag of holding, but it doesn't look like it's working inside of this room.
Yeah, that's what I figured.
I mean, you just go out into the other room, then put it in.
Okay, but do we really need a container of summoning water elementals?
Yes.
Yeah. Alright, Aqua, how heavy is this container of water elemental water? This bowl of
It weighs
water
3
elementals?
pounds.
Yeah, it says that it weighs 3 pounds.
Oh, okay, it
what?
does. Wait, that thing is a foot in diameter and 6 inches deep, and it only weighs 3 pounds?
Bro,
Nice.
what is this water made out of?
Magic.
Because it's not fucking water, that's for sure.
It's water elemental.
Aqua, but it seemed like the magic was working out here, right?
Yes.
Okay, yeah,
I
because
mean,
I remember
you cast
trying to
spells out
clairvoyance
there.
in that room. Yeah, I just want to make sure, because I remember using clairvoyance in this room and it failed before. I guess fine, I'll pick up the bowl of commanding water elementals and set it down outside the room and then try and put it in the bag of holding.
You definitely want the sovereign glue as well.
Oh yeah, of course. Kyogum's ointment and the sovereign glue just sound dank. Everything else is kind of...
I already have those things.
Yeah, I know,
Both of
but
them?
what's...
Yeah.
Great, we can get some more.
Yeah.
Should I leave the scare protection? That way it's not suspicious, or like super suspicious? Should I
But
take
it's
it?
so useful.
Is it?
I'm sure it'll be pretty useful. Think about it.
I mean, who among us would actually attune to this?
Surely it's useful if we're going to fight like a
Among
lich
Us?
or something.
We're not going to be doing that.
Okay, I'll yeah, cool. That's what I'll try and put the bowl of commanding water elementals, Calgrim's ointment, scare protection, and the sovereign glue in the bag after taking them out of the room, and then I'll give Harry the resurrection stone.
All right, Harry is very satisfied at the resurrection stone. They got some bling on their finger now.
Hell yeah.
Yes, I didn't know this happened.
All right, you close the door, which is now visibly metal instead of wood.
Okay. And is there anything going on out here?
No.
Oh, by the way, for relevancy purposes, because Harry had to cast Arcane Lock, that means that the only possible passphrase for it is Mischief Managed. Nothing else functions as a passphrase. So just so we're clear with that, okay? I just wanted to put that out there. So yeah, I will use the Skulker feat so that I am invisible on the way out. And then I imagine with the Cloak of Invisibility, Harry's also going to be invisible, just in case.
Yeah.
So no spells needed, but yeah, I would like to take both of us and leave the room.
All right. You exit out. Seems like there's nobody there.
All right.
Sneaky, sneaky, sneak. I'd actually both make sneak checks, but I don't think you can even fail it at this point.
Yeah, probably not. I mean,
Harry's stealth
pretty decent
probably
at
isn't
these.
amazing.
yeah, Harry's not amazing. I can make a sneak check on
But
Harry
he's
if you want.
invisible, yeah.
Yeah, Harry is invisible from the
He still makes sounds.
the cloak.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they still make sense.
Honestly, if it I mean, presumably I would understand that Harry's a lot worse at stealth than me. If it's relevant, I could put him in the bag of holding well outside the, after walking out, just so that he's not making too much noise.
Yeah, that works. Harry
I
goes
feel
back
like
into the
I
bag.
feel like as someone that's like really good at stealth would recognize that someone's not,
Just
yeah.
like old times.
Yeah, just like
Just
old
like
times.
old times. Harry's got it and set up a little corner for themselves in the bag.
It's their little house.
And you exit back over to your crew with your gotten gains.
Yeah, well, maybe if she told us why she was like cool with funding pirates, we wouldn't have had to rob her blind.
It's
But
simply a
technically,
business.
she wasn't paying them. Like, weren't they paying her?
No, I think she was
No,
paying them for protection.
No, like
was
they
paying them
were.
for
She was paying them to not fuck with the fist, the flaming fist.
I honestly thought they were paying her for her not to fuck with them, but I guess I'm wrong.
Argo, can you clarify?
Which part?
Who was paying whom between Liara and the pirates?
Liara was paying the pirates in order to essentially have a monopoly on the seas out there, in order to make sure that there was nobody else who could safely get in any transported goods onto the continent.
Jeez. Okay.
I'm not a fan of this Liara character.
All right. Well, I will try and rouse the party earlier than usual, though, just in case one of them wakes up and takes a stroll into their stores.
Once you do it, we can just leave in the night, yeah?
Oh, that's also true. I thought maybe
Yeah.
sleeping here. But yeah, I
I
guess
feel
I don't
like
have
that's gonna be not suspicious at all.
I mean, it's gonna be suspicious regardless.
What are they gonna do? What are they gonna do about it?
to. We come here for like 10 minutes, leave, and then everything's been stolen. Like... No, I feel like it'll be fine to leave at night, and then we can just sleep in port.
All right. The only thing I guess I'll say this because I think Kyan would probably know. You want to leave things exactly as they were before. That door still looks like a metal instead of wood.
With Arcana knowledge, would I have known what spell was cast on it?
It would probably be. Let me see. I had to spell my head and I lost it. I guess somebody cast Dispel Magic on my head. Let me check.
Incredible.
Let's say which of these is it?
Yeah, so if I am aware of what spells are there, I would try and like to replicate the spells as I leave, so I can cast Arcane Lock on it again, you know? So I would like to replicate the spells.
Yeah, I'd say that, especially with your box. Oh, I think this would be a Programmed Illusion. That would be the one, which you actually do have due to your cube.
Programmed Illusion? Let me see, let me read that spell. Okay, yeah, so yeah, I'll recast the spells that are on the door that I was aware of when I cast the spell magic.
I don't see that on the hollow box list.
Really? It doesn't have Programmed Illusion.
Silent image,
see.
major image, mislead, seeming, project image.
Oh,
Yeah, it doesn't.
huh.
Now.
So it's easy we're able to replicate all of them except for the Programmed Illusion.
Okay. I don't think I have anything that can really replicate. Let me look at the spell again. Yeah, I don't actually have anything that would last long enough to matter. I can ask Fenval before we leave if he has anything.
Nope. He
And
doesn't.
yeah, I have nothing to replace in that door, I don't believe.
I could disintegrate the door.
Could you disintegrate the door? Can you disintegrate the metal like that, or is it only?
I think it's sort of like a 10-foot like box of it or something.
But why though?
Well, sometimes you just want to disintegrate something. I don't make the rules.
Ooh.
I just meant that door in particular.
Fuck it. That's why.
We'll just break this door open and make it look like a standard break-in. Just like start busting random doors down.
My God, they
Yeah.
came in and blew up all the doors regularly, and then turned this one to dust. Mm.
I mean, you can just turn all of them to dust. Some way.
I'll turn you to dust if you're not careful.
Probably
Whoa.
would.
Yeah, that's all I got, Tanaka.
Alright. Then, assuming that there's no difference, you wake up the next morning bright and early before most of the other people
Oh wait,
are up and
are we
about.
not leaving in the middle of the night?
Oh, okay. You were leaving in the middle of the night. You were out of here.
Wait, I do want to. Are we leaving in the middle of the night or are we staying here till morning?
I'll do either.
What?
Whatever.
I mean, both are
Whatever.
suspicious, but one's a little more than the other.
Which one do you think is more suspicious, leaving immediately?
Yeah.
I feel like we could just like pretend we don't know what's going on.
That's true. We're pretty good at deception.
Yeah. So I don't know.
How
Yeah,
good
sure.
are
Let's
you
stay
at
until
hiding
early.
your
Let's try and
brains?
leave early morning. But yeah, I'm okay with that. Also, everything that we just got, I'm gonna ask Azalek if I can put it in his chest in the ethereal plane.
Nice.
Totally.
I was really hoping you were gonna say nah.
Well,
Right.
sometimes you gotta help a friend offload stolen goods.
It happens.
Sometimes you're a fence. You know what happens. Like,
Alright. Then, you go and wake up the next morning, and there doesn't appear to be any kind of commotion downstairs or the like.
Great.
fantastic. All right.
Let's get
Is
out of here,
Liara
Scoob.
is Liara working? All right now.
Yes, they seem to wake up bright and early. They're already down there working on more paperwork, as is their life, it seems.
And just because I'm curious, if we are spending the night here, before I sleep, I want to cast clairvoyance in these two rooms to see what's over here in these two rooms on the side of since I've never actually seen them before.
Oh, well, they're revealed now.
Yeah, they
You
were
see-
revealed, I think, accidentally. I'm not sure, but
Inside, yeah, inside of this room, you see a figure who just seems like they're peacefully just cooking some food over inside of this oven. They are covered in bandages and visibly look like they are dying from the death curse. Over inside of the other room, there is Gruda, who is currently just inspecting something on their shelves.
so it does not seem like these either of these rooms are where they sleep. Then
No.
do they sleep upstairs? Like, I guess we would have noticed that if they were, right?
Yeah, it seems that they just have like rooms over here.
Oh, okay. Okay, cool.
And you all make your way out. I also put the picture of the elder dinosaur up there, as they would have shown you it, right? If your hollow box, they would have been able to tell you what it looks like based on their divination.
I have a feeling I know what its name is.
Oh, it's cute. Guys, we can't kill it. It's cute.
True.
No,
Gonna
we're
share with
kill
the
it.
class.
We're gonna kill it. It's an elder dinosaur.
We can't kill it. That's
We're
like
gonna
beating
kill
up an old man.
Different kind of
I
lifespan.
mean, like, we all know, like, monsters and the like get stronger with age, not vice versa.
Yeah.
It's like pushing an old man down the stairs.
It's
If
like
the old man is also, like, a
Never-
karate master.
The old man
Yeah,
has a
but-
gun.
Yeah. You don't want to push him
Aqua,
down
is
the
its name
stairs.
Lazahen?
no.
Is its name Lazahen?
No.
Nezahal, I think.
Nezahal Primal Tide.
Yeah,
Yep.
but Aramag was Gamera backwards, so I wasn't sure if.
Oh, okay. Aramag and,
This is a magic
Gamera
room,
was
so
pretty
It
hilarious.
has a set name.
Okay. It just gets taken over by a different legendary creature with a backwards name.
Old boss, same as the new boss. But no, it doesn't seem like it's interested in the surface dwellers above it. Unlike
Okay.
Aramag, who is basically extorting them.
Okay, where to, gamers?
The dinosaur.
Oh
guys
god,
want
you
to
don't
right
have
there fight him?
Yes, I
You
do want
should-
to fight him.
God.
No?
Should we? That seems like that seems like we're not prepared for it, especially if it's an underwater
Okay.
fight.
I'm
Like,
thinking
we don't
we
have a lot of way to follow it under.
Do we need to?
I mean, it will probably flee and then probably be a much bigger nuisance than it was before if we make it angry.
Wait till we
Gotta
get
think.
there and the slod's riding him.
Yeah. I was gonna say, what's that guy up to?
True. We could just try to hunt him down.
Oh,
Who?
here comes that
The squad.
boy.
Personally, I'm team let's go to Mabala and see what that witch is up to.
Ooh.
I'm down for that.
Witches
I
are
am
cool.
team. Let's get the fucking medallion unearthed.
Well, remember, we can't go to Obalaka because she already cleared it.
I know. I remember.
So we'd have to go to
Fuck
Omu.
you and-
We have to go to Omu, and at that point, we're in the end game now, Spider-Man. So like, I don't know.
Okay, can I just like, obviously I had a pre-established like interest in looking at all the stones, right? So
Mhm.
can I just like talk to her directly
Okay,
and be like,
I think the easiest way to go about doing that is to have the medallion in your hand. You grab the cube, and then you cast Identify on the cube. And even though she's gonna be like, "That's not gonna do anything," you're gonna be like, "I know, but I don't really know much about the cubes. I'm just trying to find out." Some bullshit like that. And then because you touch the medallion to the cube,
No,
it's
to
you know what
me-
I'm saying?
as like a rock connoisseur and these things being made out of stone, I basically was just like gonna
No,
see
I
if I
get that.
can
What,
find
what
a
I'm saying is,
pattern together, or like maybe tell her like, oh hey, here's my cube, there's your cube. Let's like put them next to each other or whatever to see if we can like form some kind of pattern. Obviously, I know that that's a lie, but to her, like she'll let me touch the cube while I have the medallion on or something,
What
so
if
that
we
I can
put our cubes
identify it.
together?
You have like
No.
the sleight of hand for that,
Why would I need a sleight of hand?
so she doesn't see the medallion, I imagine.
I mean, like, I can just like put it in my pocket or around my wrist or something. I don't need.
I wear it like a bracelet.
Oh my
Yeah.
god, what if we touched cubes?
And also, if I have like +5 to sleight of hand, but I don't think that that's necessarily what sleight of hand. Like, I don't
Yeah, I
think.
think-
I think
I
slightly
think
helps.
if you
So-
wear it like a bracelet, you could probably get away with it.
But at
Yeah,
the same time, liches are pretty known for their arcana knowledge. So like, she could probably look at that and recognize that it's something special, even if you know what I
Okay,
mean.
but like, it doesn't have to be visible. I can literally just like put it away. It doesn't have to be like touching my hand.
Well, it has to touch the cube somehow.
Well, like I can put it inside my glove or something.
Holy shit, 24.
Yeah, I think their
Jesus
arcana knowledge
Christ.
is pretty good.
Yeah, so I think that like holding the medallion in your hand like might not be the best way to do it unless your sleight of hand is like
Okay, well
really
then,
really good.
well then, how about Mark? You do it.
It's like
That was my original suggestion.
Yeah, I mean I totally could. Like, hold on, let me see. Could I beat her ass? Yeah, fuck you.
So I really want to do this before we do anything else because I've been waiting for the stupid medallion for like ever.
Well, it's
Like
just we'd have to go to Omu, and I'm worried that if we go there, she's gonna be like, "All right, let's go now."
but
Into
she
the tomb.
knows that we don't have all
She
9
doesn't- Yeah,
cubes.
she doesn't know we have all the cubes.
Like
Yeah.
obviously,
true.
like we can check in, but like we will be going out to look for the other cubes.
The only thing I will
Hey,
say
it's
is
my wind fan.
I am slightly worried about going towards Umu because of information we received from Verlinder a long time ago about the kind of enemies that are around there. But
What was it, like night walkers or something?
Night Walkers or something like that, I don't remember.
I mean, she's already at Omu, right?
Yeah.
She said
I mean,
she's
she's
setting up camp at
making,
Omu.
like some kind of base camp outside there, I think.
Yeah, Aqua, did she say she's going to Omu or she's staying at the Heart of Utah for a bit?
They immediately started heading to Omu to set up a base
Yeah, I
camp.
mean, we can go to Omu and be like, I want to look at the cube and I want to just check it out, and then try to secretly, stealthily touch the cube to the medallion to get it activated.
I mean,
And then
since
be like,
she
"All right."
already has one, she's probably not gonna be like willing to let us like leave with it. We could probably leave some of
No,
our
not
cubes
leave with
and
it. I don't
say-
think we'd leave with it. Yeah, I
Yeah,
don't
I'm
think
just
we'd
saying,
leave
but
with
we can leave some of our cubes. It's like I don't know, like a
it.
display
Which cubes
of
does she know that we
trust.
have? She knows that we have Shigambi, Unk. What else?
Shigambi,
Wait, does she know we have Unk?
Unk,
We told her we got Unk.
Okay. Which one was to the right
Wango.
of Shogambi? No, so Wango, yeah. What about this one? Which one was this?
Someone deleted
Uh,
the name.
Wait, which one are we
Oh
talking
no,
about?
the name.
I think that's
Which one are we talking about? Sorry, paying it again?
this one next to Hardy Vupto. I think
Oh,
that's
that was.
is that
is that the
Nang?
Veritas cloak?
No, I think
Oh,
that's.
that was
I
no.
think that was
Nang
Nang.
Nang was
Papazzotto, I
Nang
think.
Nang's over
I think
here.
it was
This is Nang
Papazzotto.
Nang.
Yeah, Nang Nang was down here because I remember it blew up and then.
This is why
We
don't leave
went
names.
here before we went and did Aaron
Oh,
Mag?
I think it was the Crown of Oppression was the one
Yeah.
that we
Was
Yeah,
it?
got with
Papazzotto.
our-
Yeah, that would make sense because we went here before we went to Aramag, and I had that during Aramag's fight.
Yeah,
so-
like that had like the only one person while standing thing, or at least had vision. Like that was definitely Papazzotto.
Right. Okay. Yeah. So she knows we have Papazzotto, Unk, Wango, Shigambi, and only those four, right?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah.
I told her about Unk, so like let's just give her that cue.
Yeah. Well, we can give her the four that she knows we have, since presumably we're going to be going into the shrine together, right? Or into the tomb together, right?
Like,
The
we
reason
can
I'm
just
worried
say like
about
we're
going
letting her
somewhere-
have them for safekeeping. Like
Night
that we'll be able to
Walkers
see
are pretty
Obalakas
fucking
that way.
strong monsters.
Well, yeah, but we don't have to fight.
They're
We're just going to go to a
CR20.
base camp.
Yeah, like
okay.
presumably we can fly above them.
Well,
Yeah,
they can
and-
fly too, so.
Well, we can send her a message and be
Yeah.
like, hey, we're
Actually
coming to your
don't know
camp.
much about them.
Are there any threats in the area? You know what I mean?
Well,
And then
yeah,
if she's like, yeah, there's threats, we could be like, hey, can you help us out?
I guess.
So yeah, I think we do that. I think we go to Omu. We'll try and stealthily activate the Medallion of Vigilance, and then if there's any threat, she could surely help us out with that. And we meet her there, and then be like, all right, we're gonna go try and find the rest of them.
What is Saga attuned to?
The
Brooch, the
brooch,
flaming fists, and the
tentacle
used
item,
gloves.
The new gloves. So.
So
what are you
gloves,
setting
flaming
up
fist,
that thing
brooch.
to for the medallion.
That's for me to worry about. Okay?
Okay.
I just wanna see it.
Okay,
Alright,
so is that the
are we all
plan you're
done
going to go
for
with?
I'm down for that. Yeah, sure.
Okay, just give me a moment. I'm setting up a few things.
I still vote
Sure.
dinosaur.
Can we send a message to Valindra and ask about threats in the area though, using
Yeah,
either
sure,
sending or a sending stone?
I'll call her ring 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 ring.
Y'all will need to like head back to port to pick me up because I never actually went on you with you guys over there.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Oh, you were heading
Okay.
back to port for long rest anye, weren't you? Or did you long rest there?
Yeah,
we
would have had. I mean, if you're there, we
I mean,
would
we're
have
gonna
headed
pick you
back
up.
and pick
Yeah.
you up.
We're not gonna leave you there.
Alright, so you go ahead and send a message detailing your plans. Oh, excellent. That's a little earlier than I anticipated. Not entirely done setting up the encampment here, but there were some night walkers around the area. Thankfully, they weren't able to do much over to me. I was able to get in a group. We had you hear an explosion in the background. Excuse me.
Don't worry about that.
You give them like a little bit of time. I should have enough men to spare to be able to send some to handle it for you. Are you entering in a certain way? By ground? Do you need flying magic?
We're coming in by air, actually. We have an airship.
Oh yes, I believe you told me about this. I can teleport. I can send some men over to teleport over to you. Send me your location.
Okay.
I mean, location noted.
All right.
Maybe we pick them up outside of Port Yanzaro since they're undead.
And I don't think all of her men are undead. Like I imagine most of them are still alive.
Well,
It's just like
Yeah,
her
most of them.
personal
technically she's
created
alive,
minions will be undead.
Yeah.
maybe.
Okay. Give me a moment. You get the coordinates, and you in just a short order after that, you see what appears to be the visual of a teleportation bringing something in. Yes. You can pick them up from the ground right after that. Hold on, I was just setting up some tokens. Sorry, give me a moment. Because they have like nice little pictures that come with them, so I always try, you know, allowing those to be nearby so you can see what they look like. That one's not as cool looking as I hoped. Oh, who has history proficiency?
I think I do. Yeah.
I think I do also.
That's the negative.
Yeah, I have a
Right.
history proficiency.
Up in the skies
God.
above. They are brought up in short order. In fact, one of them was cast teleport to get up there after they see their ship in the sky right afterward. They look like this.
Nice.
No.
Odd.
They're wearing red.
Yes, they are red wizards from the city of Thay, also known by the mostly self-evident name, the Red Wizards of Thay.
Oh my god.
Wow.
They bow over to your presence. Lady Valindra sent us over to assist you.
Alright.
He's beautiful.
That's what I like to hear.
Hold on. There's more tokens I need to import. This was a slight diversion from what I expected, which is not a bad thing. I had most of this already prepared in advance, but I just had to get some tokens ready.
Yeah, we've been getting better and better at saying, hey, this is what we're probably gonna do next session, and immediately doing something else.
I mean, we did not have plans before this session, like us, I don't think.
Outside
Yeah,
of
we were
the,
just kind of finish up some side quests.
Yeah, basically.
And
Alright.
then we promptly
do-
went to the main quests.
Well,
I mean,
this
we're still
could
going
only
straight
take, like,
back to
5
side
minutes.
questing
Yeah,
because like,
this
she
could only take, like,
knows that we have cubes to find.
well,
Mhm.
she thinks we have cubes to
She
find.
quote unquote.
Well, that's why
knows.
knows was
Yeah.
in italics.
Yeah. Well, thank you.
We really could hear the italic.
Yep.
Oh god.
Right, give me a moment. All right, so you are just going to head the ship directly over to Omu, I think, right? I think
I
it's
believe so.
not more than a day away, right? What's this? I always forget the speed on this thing.
8 miles an hour, so it is probably about a little more than a day away.
Where are we right now?
Okay.
We're
8 miles an
important
hour.
At this point.
Unk, unk, unk.
Unk, 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 unk.
Go back.
Why do you guys sing Uncle?
Oh.
We're actually going over here, Aqua.
We're back to Unk.
Returning to Unk.
Return to monkey.
Return to Unky.
Funky.
It is just the beginning of the day, so let me see. How far can you get in this?
Wait, so I thought
time?
they were casting teleport on us to get us there. Are they not? We're,
No,
no.
because
They
we don't
just
have our airship.
teleported on ship.
Yeah,
Oh,
they just
okay.
teleported onto the ship.
Okay,
We
I thought
wouldn't-
they were
we
gonna
wouldn't
teleport
have
us
our
there,
airship
and
if
then we
we
were gonna
did
talk
that.
with her and handle anything we need to, and then we were just gonna teleport back.
But we wouldn't have our airship.
Yeah, but if we
You-
just teleported back right after.
We never
Uh,
He
see
has
you-
limited spell slots, Mark.
You
Jeez.
asked them. You asked them
Ten
about the
wizards.
You asked them about the possibility of teleporting in, and they shake their head. The area has been abjured against teleportation. That's why we had to go in by foot as well.
Oh
Huh.
god. Wait, is the
Oh.
airship magical?
I mean, if it's against teleportation, I don't think the airship counts.
Well, no, I wasn't sure if it was like an anti-magic area or just.
I mean, they teleported out of
Airship.
there, so
We fly in and the airship just fucking blows.
so I don't think it's anti-magic. Like they definitely
Okay.
would have noted because they're wizards.
Aqua's like, I'm sick of this damn airship.
We've not arrived over at the city. We've arrived from from over in Thay. This is going to be our first time heading over there, but we've received reports and know what to expect.
I mean, more backup, I guess.
We like backup.
Not great for our inevitable betrayal, but you know.
Hey, Aqua, is it possible to tell like how powerful these wizards are? Like just a general.
They could cast teleport, so they're probably at least like level 13-ish.
The archmages are about 17 each.
Holy
The
shit.
red wizards themselves are about 10.
Okay.
We can take them.
They are quite squishy. It is true. They don't look like they're very durable. But,
I mean,
My own heart.
We're not gonna, but like we could.
I mean, we might need to at some point. But like, I'm kinda, you know, I have like an actual aura that gives us resistance against spells and the aura protection, so that'll help.
okay. So you begin the flight over. Let me see. It's 8 hours per. Right. So that would mean that you get after 8 miles per hour, which is that's 10-20 hours. It is going to take about a day and a half.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
Oh,
as-
I mean, if we're, did we need to just make Hrakmar, or I don't remember. No, we don't. No,
think
we're good.
so.
We're good. We're good. Yeah, never mind.
Like, we don't
And we don't want to bring
be
these
doing
guys
that,
to
right?
Krakmar anyway.
That's a good point.
Not doing that to my boy Mushari.
Yeah, I'm glad you
Aqua-
gave the contact details, by the way, to Butcherip for
Yes.
Okay.
Did he seem like he had an opinion on that?
They seem surprised, like when you tell them about it. Interesting. You hear some chatter in the background. I will speak with them and consider it. Thank you.
Okay. And Aqua, as we get closer to Omu, I want to see if there's anything. I imagine the Valley of Dread isn't known for its lively trees, so it probably is relatively flat ground to scout from the airship.
Some of it, yes. However, as you get to about here, I was just double checking on my side. As you get to
Yeah,
about
just
here,
zip away.
right? They tell you to pause here, Ishao. It's best not to enter into the area at night unless you intend to fight through the darkness.
Okay,
Oh, yeah,
that's
that's fine.
ominous. Let's stop.
Yeah, that's fine. We can stop.
Pausing for the night, you get your sleep in here on the airship of Ishao. The kobolds occasionally poke out their head at these red wizard guests. You hear the little chittering and nonsensing below deck sometimes.
Wondering if I should attune to the Sunblade real quick.
Probably not the worst
Maybe.
idea.
I mean, we've got a bunch of backup. Like, I think we can probably deal without. I'd rather keep the Ring of Muscle equipped.
Yeah. Also, punching people off the airship would be really funny.
I mean,
We
if
should
they
be-
can fly, they can fly.
Right?
That's true.
They tell you what mostly to expect. Is Nightwalkers will occasionally try flying up to the ship, but as long as we barrage them from a distance with magic, it shouldn't pose any significant issue, and we should reach the city without any particular problem.
Any particular elements to use and/or avoid?
If any of them get onto the ship, simply hit them with anything radiant.
Well, we're
Okay.
pretty good at that.
It's my
Yeah,
job,
we do.
I guess.
Why don't we try to stealth the ship through?
Good luck.
Good
They
luck.
can protect life.
Also, why
Well, the
don't we
ships will
just like?
survive.
Why didn't we just ask Valindra to come meet us?
Because she's a
probably
busy woman.
busy.
Oh, we're busy too, motherfucker.
Are we? We're literally about to go to a side quest.
I mean, she believes it's main quest stuff that we haven't finished yet.
Yeah, she believes fucking wrong.
Right. As the day approaches, you begin heading through onto the airship. Let me go ahead. As you get to a certain point, you get to about like within a relatively decent perimeter of Omu, when you see that the wizards who are like staring off the side to go, it's happening. Fortunately, there are enough of them and enough of you that we don't really have to actually play out this. If it was just you, then yes, but as it's not, over onto the airship, as what they said is true, you see that these massive looking creatures that kind of float with their feet dangling from the air try approaching over to the airship on a sporadic basis through the few hours it takes you to get there. They're
Where's he
quite
spawning,
large.
Oh, jeez.
Is that dude there with him?
Yeah, it's the same dude from all the other times.
This guy's cracked. He just survives everything.
Get him, Mirage.
Oh, I need to, since Mirage has a new maximum health, I need to put that... There we go.
Yeah. Nightwalkers assault the ship on a regular basis through those few hours. The people on board use their magic missiles, cones of cold, sunbeams, and various other spells just to keep them away at bay. Every now and then, one of them is able to reach the ship, especially if they approach from a direction that the wizards aren't prepared for, like from the back. But I imagine that's what all of you are there for, as you can get an idea of this thing's HP. Is about, like, each of them has about 500 HP apiece.
Oh my
So-
god, that thing is so fucking cool. What the fuck? I mean, it is.
Huge. Yeah,
Please
that's
don't
cool.
admire the undead abominations.
But it's a cute undead abomination. I can't help it.
Yeah, it's fucking sick. What? Can we?
Help, I'm horny. for
Can we
the
keep
abomination.
it?
No.
Uh-huh.
I'd like to roll to seduce the undead
Damn it.
abomination.
Fucking bards. Always the bards.
Dex save? Let's see.
It's just in character.
And you also learn through the course of the time there that some of them, they each appear to have one legendary resistance apiece.
Okay.
Which would have been incredibly annoying as your own group going through, as you don't have quite enough ranged options to deal with them. Both the assistants of the Red Wizards, and with all of you on deck, and with Azelka probably pinging at them like crazy. Azelka, like, they pinpoint one of them, and you're just like sharpshootering them from a distance. Like, ba-doo.
We can probably hit 3 every single round.
Azalka is Legolas in that one scene where he just like one-shots everybody. You know
Oh,
which one I'm talking about?
Legolas could hit something that had 100 HP and send it immediately to 0.
I mean, isn't
Yeah.
that what he's doing?
He's Legolas on steroids.
Oh come on, Legolas does one-shot people.
Yeah, Legolas is kind of busted.
Yeah.
That Legolas is a little bit too strong.
Aqua, just to get a feel for their capabilities, I also want to try and cast some illusions and see if they notice them or care about them in any way.
The Nightwalkers?
Yes.
Let me check. The Nightwalkers.
So can we keep one?
The Nightwalkers will occasionally try swinging out at the illusions, but it seems that after they realize it's an illusion, they don't keep going for it.
Oh, so they're
It's
kind of smart then, too.
intelligence, I guess.
Yeah. You do eventually get over to the area, and from the air, there's... Oh, whoops. You'd think that a place called the Valley of Dread would have,
Dread.
like, less green, but no,
Wait,
it's,
is it actually mostly jungle?
yeah.
Wow, what?
Look at that. It even says it right there on the map. Valley of Dread.
It's like so green and vibrant for the Valley of Dread, but okay.
I mean,
The
Dread
trees
doesn't
are actually
necessarily
canonically
imply,
When I think of Valley of Dread, I would think like a dead, lifeless valley.
No, that'd be the Valley of Dead.
That would be a Curse of Strahd map. This is to Annihilation.
Right.
Maybe
You
like the land of ash and smoke is fitting. You know?
it is. It's very fitting by comparison. You spend your time over those next 3 hours occasionally fighting. It's not a non-stop onslaught, right? It'll be like, there'll be 2 or 3 at a time that sometimes pop up. It is draining in a little bit of a ways, but you do manage to make it through along with your new Red Wizard friends. And you make it over as you're finally through the clouds. Below you is the lost city of Omu.
Oh shit. There it is!
Hmm.
Bro, what the fuck?
Lava.
Why is there a magma pool?
Yeah, there's like lava and a water pool right fucking next to each other.
No wonder this place is
Super
lost.
cool. What the fuck?
The waterfall is even going down into the lava and creating that steam right there.
As you're flying over, you see a big stomping over to the west.
Wait, who's
I know-
measuring the... Sorry, Aqua.
I was seeing if it was to scale.
Is it?
Is it?
Yeah, I measured from 0 to here, and look at it.
Wait, is it? Oh my god, it is. Wow. Sorry, Aqua, go ahead.
I was impressed.
I wonder if I could even remove that. Sometimes they are removable, but this one might not be. Look at that, the city moved! No.
Ah!
It's the scale.
That's what the stomping we heard was.
The stomping that
it's
you
so hard to
hear.
find.
Looking over to the left over here on the mountain, or the hill, I guess. The cliff. There we go. Words. Poking its head out from way above the trees, and pretty much as large as the divinations you saw of the primal tide, Nezahal, is this fabulous creature. Hold on.
I swear to God, this is another elder dinosaur. I'm gonna fucking lose.
Well,
my
it probably is, because remember,
It is. It's the
Valindra
same one
has a
from the
pet.
shrine. Yeah.
Oh, that's not a
That's
elder
so
dinosaur. That is a
He's so
dinosaur, but it's not one
cute.
of the elder dinosaurs.
He's so cute.
It was an elder dinosaur.
Well, it's
And
not one of the
now it's
magic elder
undead.
dinosaurs. It's not one of the magic MTG elder dinosaurs.
Yet.
It's quite large. It dwarfs over on the cliffside and simply is looking down at the city below, as your airship will bring you over to this area right here.
500 feet across on this.
Not that dwarfing. Wait, hold on, hold
Dino's
on.
dynamite.
We're fighting a
Hold on.
skyscraper.
How big is Fenville here? Fenville's 50 feet across.
Pretty big.
Okay, so it's
Gain
not
some weight.
500 feet. It's more like
100.
yeah.
That's
We're
still
still measuring?
massive, but still utterly terrifying.
Attack
Yeah.
on Titans.
Man, and we
Right.
just gave her a fucking ancient red dragon to zombify too.
Yeah.
Okay.
She needs it.
How far can I attack?
Longbows
You can
attack
attack
pretty
from
far.
one side of the city to the other.
Why are we over here?
That's where
Why
they
not?
told you to drop off.
Okay. Is our ship just like chilling over here somewhere then?
Yeah, I just imagine it's like on the cliffside nearby.
It actually is like one of those folding airships.
Yeah.
And
It's
then
in our
a
bag of holding.
gigantic bird appears. No.
That I just like to imagine that it's like, you know how there's like a folding boat and stuff like. Yeah. Well, no. Anyway.
So what is this? The shrine down here? This over the lava, I guess? Or the tomb?
Could be.
They tell you that the location of the tomb that Valindra has told them is not there. In fact, it seems that it was burrowed into a cliff face to the north. You're free to investigate it if you'd like.
Let's go.
Interesting.
This is
Yeah,
where
'cause this
Opalaka is.
does look like a shrine here. This building looks like one of the shrines. that
It
we went
does.
to before. Down here, it
Oh,
has
yeah,
the
yeah.
same like structure.
Yeah, I
and
see
everything.
Yeah. Mysterious, spooky. They lead you down some stairs. And introduce you to their base of operations.
Oh my.
They will bring you over to where Valindra is, just over here, as it seems that they were just chatting with some of their mages.
This is so cool.
Wait, where is she? I don't see her. Oh, I see. Okay.
Wait a second, this thing terrifies
Nick, look,
me.
it's your old friend. Oh,
Yeah, I see him. I'll be back in 1 second.
Oh yeah, the Bonaga. There is actually a Bonaga in that room.
Fantastic.
What's going on in here?
So should we drop ourselves in this room?
I don't like the
Yes.
look of this room.
What? It's nice. They even have a nice blood fountain.
I'd imagine
Is this just
probably,
like an acid pit here?
Oh,
It is
Why not?
actually.
probably rude to bring a tiger into someplace like here, I guess.
And what is this shit over here?
Over to where?
On the far right side. Is that where they hide the psychedelic mushrooms?
I was about to say,
Oh.
like, are those mushrooms?
They are mushrooms actually, and as you arrive through, they will greet you. You see that note is Valindra is wearing a red robe now, as opposed to their usual garb. They look uncomfortable
Yeah.
in it.
Yeah, they have to wear the uniform now instead of whatever they want.
what was the dealio? Was the crazy vampire wizard twice?
Welcome. It's good to see all of you once more. As you can see, we have been busy setting up an encampment here. Please excuse the mess. There was some snakes in the area, and we had to get rid of them.
So you look nice.
It is surprisingly uncomfortable, and I can't even feel it.
Yeah, by nice I meant uncomfortable. Like you look visibly uncomfortable.
Ah. Well, this is the base of operations we have here in Omu, and we're still setting up the actual base. We have more wizards entering in from later on. Of note, we're still disposing of the bodies from here. Please ignore the any murkiness you smell from the. You still can smell, I believe. Yes, that's a thing people do. We placed them over inside the water nearby, hoping that the Hydra there will feast on them.
Feeling attacked IRL a bit here.
That's a thing people do.
I know.
Sorry.
I understand the same pain.
Oh, good times.
So is there actually just like a bowl of blood in the middle here? Like...
It is actually, and you see that some of the red wizards are studying it.
Oh, they're not drinking from it?
They are not drinking from it.
I would say
And-
unsanitary.
Yeah, if you point it out, they will mention, I would not recommend drinking from it, as it seems like it might turn you into a snake person also.
Also,
That's pretty cool.
wait.
Did
Also,
somebody here already drink from it? Is that why you're saying that?
No, you could see what they look like. They're, what do you call them? There's one of them lesser life forms, I don't remember which one. Yanti or
Yanti?
something? Yes, them.
damn, that's rude.
Well, she already said that there's plenty of Yuanti at, like where the tomb is, actually.
Maybe this used to be
Aqua, what are
Yanti
these things?
territory.
What are these things here?
I mean, based off of video game logic, I would say teleporters.
Yeah, but it looks like a teleporter because there's no entrance to this room, but there seems to be a teleporter.
You would be
Oh, no,
correct.
this is a fake. Oh shit.
Your Arcana knowledge is spot on, Kion, and you recognize it does appear to be a teleporting pad.
So I was thinking either that or this is like a false door, a false wall here.
Probably break that wall if you wanted.
Yeah.
You probably shouldn't though.
So just out of curiosity, can you, which ones link where?
They all seem to link to each other. With a thought,
Okay.
it is enough to be able to return from one to the other.
So it's not
Okay.
like the teleporting maze.
It does not. As you see in the background over to the east, that a Hydra is feasting on some corpses underneath the water down there.
We've
I
seen
pet it?
bigger.
Can I pet it?
You could try. I'm not
I mean,
very
mage chance
tempted.
probably could.
What would be the relevant skill check to pet a Hydra without getting your hand bitten off?
Animal handling.
Animal handling. I'd say
Oh.
you'd probably also need nature in order to even attempt it also, because it's not a beast.
Okay, fair enough. I do not have animal handling, unfortunately. My time spent with Harry has not given me the requisite knowledge.
I don't.
You could still try it, can't you?
I like my hands.
We can
Big if
grow them
true.
back, Mark. Jeez.
That
Yeah.
actually is true. I do know regenerate.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
this
isn't it like you suffer like debilitating injuries for like a week?
No, it's not that bad here. I'll put it in the
Happens
chat.
to the best of us.
is this where we should be presenting the 4 cubes?
Well, I'll say, let's compare cubes.
I'll show you mine.
if
You show me
do
yours.
something together.
Sorry about that. I'm back.
Welcome back. We're glad you're back.
Looking
No,
back.
you're not.
Yes, we are. The fuck. Tiakwa, I will request to see the other cube, and I'll, if she's willing to give it to me, I'll give it to Saga so she can pull the other cube out. And while all this is going on, if she is willing, I mean, does she seem willing to hand me the cube for a time?
Yes, give me a moment. I'm just adjusting some text on the Medallion of Vigilance. Because I
Okay.
was like looking over it again, I was like, oh yeah, right, that's some old text I need to fix.
Does it seem like there's anywhere in here that we could go out of earshot for a brief moment, by the way, before this? Or does it seem like there's ears everywhere, pretty much?
Probably ears everywhere. It's probably safe to assume ears everywhere, at least.
No, the reason I was asking is if we are going to try and sneakily identify the medallion of vigilance, it's probably better to have a bardic inspiration on whoever's doing it. But I don't think it's really possible
You're
in this
doing
scenario.
it. What the fuck do you mean?
Yeah, that's, I mean, whoever, if it's me doing that's fine, but I'm saying it's probably not possible in this scenario to get a bardic inspiration, right?
Yeah, probably not.
Okay.
How about if I say, "Oh man, I'm so excited, Bard, to give me a tune."
we just all break out in song.
That would
Amazing
potentially work,
deception
but it'd
there.
also be really cringe.
Yeah, we could roll deception, sure.
I mean, Valindra already knows Saga is cringe, so.
Yeah.
Alright, so my bagpipes are banger, which means that she'd be fine with us playing, right?
True.
She might interrupt
is
her
Pretty lame.
minions'
Oh,
work.
I like
they
how the
can
bard
close
is worse
their
at playing an
ears.
instrument than the rogue.
Because I didn't take expertise in it.
Yeah, I have expertise in bagpipes. Also, the fucking reliable talent go burr. And also, oh, actually, wait, no, I rolled a 13. Never mind.
Give me a moment. I'm just almost done.
Is this a lot of words that needed changing?
Just a couple.
Um,
There were just like two things that were linked to each other that I just separated. Okay, so you mentioned that the cubes. Ah, yes, this is the one that we were able to locate as they pull out Oberlock.
while she's doing that, I will subtle cast this on myself, and I'll use Cat's Grace. I believe would be the most relevant one here.
Cat's Grace. Advantage on dexterity checks. Nice. As cubes are being handled, you do see that there are just some red wizards who are like watching with clearly like ready to go in case any funny business goes on. But it doesn't look like they're not, looking like they're going to leap on you or anything. They're just, carefully watching as
Yeah,
Kian,
they're
the cube is handed over.
Yeah, and so while the cube's handing over, I'll kind of like reach through my bag of holding, like I'm trying to grab something, and then, at some point brush the medallion up on the cube as I'm trying to be sneaky about it, obviously, but just make it seem normal and just brush it up against the cube.
All right, go for that sleight of hand.
Alright.
You do have an advantage on this.
Okay, I think
Yeah, you perfectly maneuver the medallion from all four of the watchful eyes. No, 5 of the watchful eyes in just a precise way that they never saw a thing. As
Didn't
you
that-
feel you feel the little tingle of magical energy emanate from the medallion of vigilance, indicating
say
that it
was?
has been unlocked.
I mean, it's like, shouldn't that be like 10 eyes? 5 times 2?
Pairs of 5 eyes.
They all
whatever.
only have one eye.
Actually, they're only looking
Oh
with
no,
one
they're
eye.
pirates!
Oh,
All of them have a hand over their left eye.
Yeah.
doing an eye test.
Like, do we want to like keep like playing with the cubes more, like trying to touch them to each other, see if anything happens?
I mean,
like
just to keep
play it up?
the ruse up, I will cast Identify on the cube.
I'll also ask her, what do you want to do with these? Should we
mean,
keep
isn't
them
it
all
obvious?
together, or
Oh,
no? I'm
okay.
just gonna ask her, like, should we keep them all together, or like just keep what we've collected?
As you cast Identify, they kind of look puzzled. That's kind of a waste of time, isn't it?
I'll say like, yeah, I know, but we still don't know everything about the cube, and so I just want to see if one of them stands out from any of the others that we found. I've tried this on the other ones, and nothing's happened. The 4 that we found so far. So maybe this one would have been different. You never know. They are trickster gods after all.
No, it can't hurt. You cast Identify over on it, and then they will go ahead and answer your question there, Saga, as they will tell you. As for what to do, keeping the cubes here may be wise. I could give me some time to experiment more with the entrance over to the tomb itself. I'm aware of where it is. We've located it a long time ago. but finding the entrance is not the difficult part.
Pretty sure that the cubes are
Keys.
the literal pieces you need to put in the entrance, aren't they? You said that.
oh.
Yeah.
Certainly, absolutely, certainly. In fact, I could bring you over there right now if you've the time still.
Sure.
Yeah, may as well
Why
check
not?
it out.
Also, I will ask about what is that island in the lava, or not island, but you know what I mean.
I need to refresh
I
my
think
roll
island
20
is
real
actually
quick.
the right word.
Oh, you mean the structure that's there in the lava?
Yeah, that's like there's a single structure that looks kind of like a shrine over the lava.
It seems to be in possession of some information or another, some stupid story about the gods here. I've never met much to care about the religious aspects of that. I'm sure there's something to unlock there, but I was focusing on disposal for the meantime.
I mean, we could go check that out too. While we're here, at least.
And also I would ask her, like, is it okay for me to, like, walk around this place to, like, get as much knowledge out of the city as possible, because, like, I'm just curious, and so I would like to make some investigation checks and, like, look at some stuff that's just around here at the base.
Oh, certainly.
Basically, if you have, like, I don't know, some description of the place, that would be cool.
Take the time that you need. There's no particular rush at the moment. I'm still setting up encampment here. There's some more work to be done and some communication with Master Tam to get underway. Some of the red wizards need some deodorant.
Yeah, I noticed that. Curse my keen sense of smell.
Yeah, Jake did.
Wow. That's a low blow.
You can't keep doing this to him.
They keep
You
doing
do
it. We can't escape. We're just unable to escape. Give me a moment. I'm just setting up some things here. They will walk you through, right, through the city over to the north. And while over there, they will take you over into that cave entrance that had been previously mentioned, as you will find the following place. Give me a moment. Let me get their token. They always have like a little goon squad with them at any time. They don't ever travel alone anymore, as there always
Oh,
seems
this
to be
doesn't
like...
This doesn't look familiar at all.
You're not happy about that, I assume.
Hmm?
They're not happy about having to have the goon squad with them?
They seem ambivalent about their existence.
Okay.
Jordan, how do you keep your aura always attached so it doesn't disappear and you have to re-add it every time?
I have to set it as your default.
Yeah.
Remind me to do it later.
Okay.
Like, that's why for a while, even after I had the upgraded aura size, it was still the tiny version.
So
I'd have to manually set it to 30.
I could probably do it right now even. Hold on.
I'll pick a different color from Jordan.
Why, were you also planning on being purple?
I was actually. Let me find a
Let me
color.
make it visible to everybody right now.
Oh god.
Oh, that is an ugly green. That is not a good color. That is not a good color to use. Just so the others can witness.
How about this one? Oh, man.
Oh,
God.
oh,
You know what's really
Ugh.
funny is with this color I can't even see Jordan's aura.
Yeah.
You just get
bubble
flat.
gum out of
barely.
here.
Maybe try something a little less vibrant.
Oh,
Black is
well,
solid.
while you're thinking with that, the ointment that we found in the Flaming Fist
You used like a
room.
bluish color last time, didn't you?
Oh
not that
god,
kind of
ew, ugh.
It's like ice. I mean, you could do worse.
I'm just making a Venn diagram, don't mind me.
Yeah.
That poor wizard there.
It's like no matter what color you pick, the aura is so big it just like chokes other things out.
Yeah, it does.
Presumably
Yep.
they can keep it off until they want to like make it visible.
Yeah, that would
make
be
it black.
nice. Oh god.
I kind of like that.
I actually do too.
It's not
Yeah, I'll
too
Nice.
bad, I guess.
I'll turn it off until we actually need it since it's so big.
Yeah. Okay, it should be visible though when you make the aura though. Like when you turn on the aura, it'll be visible. To everybody from now on.
Would
It
you
is probably
rather I
best that you
keep
manually
my
enable
aura
it.
off outside of combat, or?
I mean, I don't. Your aura is relevant outside of combat. His isn't. So I like your aura.
Okay.
Yeah, I guess.
I mean, because yours just does damage, right? That one's like a saving throw bonus.
Well, I mean,
which-
but I also have the ability to swap with people. Remember?
Oh, true. I forgot you guys added that. I mean, if it wasn't so hard on the eyes, I wouldn't mind it. But like, usually we'll be in range of you, you know, with
Yeah.
that kind of range aura.
Yeah.
But Akko, I did want to ask the restorative ointment that we found in the flaming fist, that storage room. How much was left in it?
Half. Both the sovereign goo and the ointment was at half.
Okay, do you want me to roll that, or like how many doses would you say?
It was at maximum previously.
Okay,
So
so,
half of
is half of 5 2 or 3?
In this case, we'll say it's 3.
Okay.
Yeah. Alright, as you get over to this area, here's what you see. Near the base of the cliffs, as you enter into this alcove, a 15-foot tall obelisk of cracked stone is draped with vines and black moss. Behind it, you see a dark passageway obscured by withered creepers. A second, smaller tunnel
Oh my God,
burrows into the base of a
creeper.
cliff to the east. Stone gargoyles perch from the narrow ledges carved into cliffside, each with the face of a bearded devil, its mouth agape in a silent scream.
Should we investigate those?
There's more to this area first, as Valindra will point over to this obelisk here. This appears to have some hints or nonsense riddles. That's that one shrine that I assisted with. I've not any clue what it entails right now, though, as it says the following. In the words of the wise Serac, it says, "Fear the night when the Forsaken One seizes death's mantle, and the siege dries up and the dead rise, and I, a Serac the Eternal, reap the world of the living. Those who dare enter take heed. The enemies oppose. One stands between them. In darkness it hides. Dawn the mask will be seen. Speak no truth to the doomed child. The keys turn on the inside only."
I'm glad that was in text.
Over to the right, they also point out some more over there. Alcoves run the length of a narrow tunnel, each one featuring a bestial statue standing or squatting above a basin of oil. You all immediately recognize them, though Valindra will tell you, it seems that we were right to believe that there were 9 cubes, as there appear to be 9 animals, and this one resembles one of them. As they hold up Obalaka's cube, and point out the one that looks like Obalaka, which is a Zorbo.
What's a Zorbo?
Let me see if I can get a picture of one.
Wait, shouldn't we have revealed Medallion of Vigilance already by now?
We can't look at it. It was in the bag of holding. So
Yeah, we'll look at it when it's safe to do so.
Yeah, this is a
He's
Zorbo.
cute. Can we
That's
keep
kind
him?
of cute.
Yeah.
How come all the other
He's
ones were like
horrific.
tentacled,
That being said,
disgusting,
he looks
large
cute- he looks
creatures,
cute, but
and this
he
is
also
like
he also looks like he's got more wisdom than like I don't know, like any living creature.
Exactly.
He looks like he could probably tell me my credit score at a single glance.
yeah.
what is my credit score?
Bad.
Very specific.
9.
Hold on, let me get the, this is what it looks like also without the token.
Aw. Okay, his claws are a little unnerving, but other than that,
Just don't look
Why
at the
do-
claws.
Why do the claws on his feet look like they're like sandworm mouths?
yeah, you're right, they do.
Yeah.
Dude.
Yeah.
And then they also point over to this this tunnel that leads over to here. And finally, over here. A short tunnel ends at a slab of worked stone whose edges are marked by relief carvings of grinning skulls. 4 lines engraved at the center of the slab cross one another to form a star, with both ends of each line marking the location of a cube-shaped cavity cut into the door. 8 cavities in all.
8,
Man,
not
the
9.
dentist won't be pleased.
I think one of them seems to be like separated. You see that?
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah, wait, Aqua, is
there's
there like a
a-
window here, or is this just like a wall?
There was a wall, but it looks like it has been torn down. Behind it was Unk, the whale snail.
Well, that was the shrine that was underground, so maybe that's fitting.
Yeah.
It also speak no truth to the doomed child. I wonder if that's referring to Unk and that's why it was separate?
Could
I
be.
would assume that all of these are hints to traps on the inside, honestly.
Okay.
But like, we don't have to decide that just yet because we're not going inside just yet.
Yeah, Avenger will go over to the door over here, and then as a demonstrating, they'll put Obalaka's cube in. It's a perfect fit, as you can see.
Hmm.
Oh wait, they're putting it in the door over here?
Yeah, and then they just take it out right after.
Okay.
If they try another slot, does it do anything? As if it was wrong or?
No, I had one of my men try it out earlier, and it seems it's irrespective of where you place it in, nothing happens.
Alright. Like, we would
Nah.
need all of them, I guess.
As you can see, this is what we are dealing with currently. As to what that means, well, I believe you and I have all this time that we need to continue searching about the continent for the other remaining cubes, of which there seems to be 8 or 9, one of the two.
And what is this in the middle here?
It's the obelisk that had the text on it.
Oh, okay, okay.
Okay. Well, this place looks very interesting, and
I do want to look at this one because it's separated from the others.
Yeah, what's that one?
Unk is definitely the only one of them that is separated. In order, they are, the statues are the following. Let me see if I can. From west to east, it is Moa, Wongo, Ijin, Obalaka, Papazato, Kupazan, Nang Nang, and Chigambi. I can type those in, of course.
I was going to actually use the fucking like painting tool to write those, but someone smarter than me was using the text tool.
I don't know how to spell Ijin though. Is that I spell it right? Oh, I did. Wow, okay.
I mean, the
And of
names are
course-
in the.
Yeah,
There we go.
does she know the names of all of them?
Presumably not. Because like she just said herself that she's never paid much attention to the religion thing. And these are trickster gods, so.
Zana was the first item that we got, right?
The very
Or-
first one was
Wait.
the Ring of Muscle, so that
Which-
would have been
Yeah.
Kabuzan.
Wait, is it Kubazan or Kubazana? Did I?
I got you.
Because
There we go.
the name you put in chat is different than the name in the magic items list.
That's because I made a typo. It's
Okay.
Kupazan like this.
Okay. Okay, I don't think we have too much to do here then, right now.
Feel free to explore the city at your leisure, but otherwise, I will be rejoining you in the search after we set out the encampment a little bit further here. We should get a fresh shipment of soldiers within a week, I'd say. Hopefully by then we can fortify everywhere.
I wonder if there's any meaning to how they're being paired.
I mean, I don't know if there's any relationship between the trickster gods. Like,
I mean, a bunch of them had murals, like where they were like their animal was killing the animal of
oh,
another
that's
god.
true.
So like they might
um,
have like enemies.
That's true.
Like, amongst them.
Aqua, can you remind us of those at some point? Like which ones? So that was definitely not something that I took a note of.
You may be able to find similar information by exploring the city even.
Okay, fair
And
enough.
I could always look back through the VODs if necessary.
Okay,
Yeah.
Saga is going to start exploring the city for like, I don't know, pretty quickly.
Do we want to check out what's
so
over the lava?
We'll go
Would you like to
into
begin
it.
your search there, Saga?
Sure. So, like, I know, like, I have technically the Eyes of Minute thing, but the way that I imagine it is, like, in those, like, old detective movies where you, like, hold a magnifying glass next to your eye. That's kind of how I imagine her. I don't know why. That makes
Yeah.
me laugh.
Do you want anyone else to accompany you over there?
I
I'm gonna
would,
go with.
yeah, I will ask if anybody wants to come, and also, I will take
Can
out my
you-
Mirror of the Past.
Can you put me above Mirage?
Yes. I'm just heading Valinda over to her little base camp here.
Okay, for this, if there's no, like, rock actually connected,
Well,
I'll...
the easiest solution is both Harry and Kion can fly, and technically speaking, we could just ferry people in a bag of holding or cast a fly spell.
Well,
Hey,
no, I'm
better
just
Imagine needing to
solution.
fly. I'll just
Mark, I
walk
can
across
literally-
the air.
Mark, I'll just make a, like, stand, a little mini bridge.
I'm-
Yeah,
I'm
this
just
is
gonna
like
note-
this is like 100 feet across plus. I don't think you can just make a bridge for that easily.
If I could
Right?
talk,
Like,
No,
yeah,
but
sorry,
I can... Sorry.
because did you know that someone actually has a fly speed right now? Mirage has an 80-foot fly speed, and we can ferry people across using Mirage.
yeah, so we have ways to ferry people across. We don't need to build anything because
But it's
I
cool.
don't need
Also-
to. I don't need to build anything. I can literally just, like, make the sand cube and move it.
That takes
Like
longer
an
than just
elevator.
flying.
Yeah, no, I was just saying it would take significantly longer to do that than just ferry people across.
How does that take longer?
Because
You-
you're making
you know,
something.
Sometimes it's
Each
real
one of those is
cool.
an action.
One way or another, you're able to get across.
Yeah,
You all
presumably
find
we
your
can all
own
get
way
across.
across. So
Yeah.
we see everybody get across. Kion, you off. Harry flies over. Mirage brings Jordan over. Saga makes a bridge of sand and walks over. Fenville, how would you like to join out of these multitude of people going across?
I mean, I'll just walk across the air. I mean,
Yeah,
gravity
you
is
just walk.
fake.
He is fake. Fair enough.
Yeah. Azel, Upsilon, how are you getting across with your? There's plenty of ways. It's just which way is the coolest for you?
I mean, as long as I find somewhere high enough, I'll just use levitate and float across.
I mean, so I can just teleport across, right?
I'm just thinking of
Jump
like
off a building and then just.
I'm
Oh,
just
yeah, you
thinking
should
of
go
like
with Dario
Ocarina
now.
of Time, like you just grab a Kuko and then above your head and just jump.
You can absolutely, yeah, you're right. Azel, you have more etherealness. You just like ethereal your way across and just there you are.
Well, this is broken. We all have just ways of floating across chasms. Okay.
That is a really
Right.
cool mental image, though. Fenville's walking, Upsilon's hovering over, Kion. What was yours again, Kion?
Draconic wings from the shield.
Yeah, you're like your shield sprouts draconic wings, and you land down right as Saga's bridge of sand makes it while Azel ports in and Jordan flies in on their.
Ark
giant
was taking
steed.
notes not to include chasms in any future boss fights because they'll be irrelevant.
So
I
he
mean,
makes
it's
the chasm
Mirage that
have,
can
like,
fly, not me.
Instead, you have to walk.
It's a chasm that has an anti-magic field above. We try to like walk, just all fall.
A quick question: is Mirage's fly speed supernatural? It is technically granted by Find Greater Steed, which is a spell, so I'm unsure.
I don't
Does
think
Find
that
Greater Steed-
sapwalks have supernatural. There's like it's not a supernatural thing. It's not a magical thing. It's just a thing Mirage has that can't be taken away.
Okay.
Wait, does Find Greater Steed disappear when you walk into an anti-magic field?
I
No.
don't think so.
Oh, really? It's immune to an anti-magic field. Okay.
Yeah, it's because things that are instantaneously created by magic no longer require magic to sustain themselves. They just are.
But
Right? In the same
effects
way
of
a magic item
items
just
are
is.
not instantaneous.
They are, and that's why they don't disappear, but the magical effects they create are not instantaneous and would not function.
That's weird, but okay.
I mean, would you rather they poof?
No. I'm saying like it's weird that the fine like the familiars and the steeds don't poof, like because they are spirits created by magic purely. So in my head, it's weird that they
They
don't
were-
poof.
Created by, but like they're not like actively maintained by.
I thought they
Yeah.
would be actively maintained by.
I guess that's the difference, is like whether or not they're maintained by versus created by. After they're created by, they don't require magic to be maintained anymore.
Okay, fair enough.
Okay, give me a second.
So, yeah. I was going to say, so what do we see here?
Here's
What
you
do
find.
my
You
eyes
see some things
see?
and some stuff with your special eyes.
What do my special eyes see? I just,
Uh-huh.
like... I don't think that I could ever really play a character that's not, like, some type of investigator, because I just think it's so fun to walk around and constantly make investigation checks as if you're suspicious of literally everything.
To be
The
fair though, I
squirrel
think
is lying
I
to you.
think that Aqua works a little bit differently than a lot of DMs that I'm at least aware of in terms of investigation, and I don't know if that would function the same in other people's campaigns.
I think
feel
one
like-
thing that's annoying about how the other DMs can run investigation is like everybody rolls, but like it is possible to miss critical information because of a failed investigation check, which feels bad.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, nah, if you have investigation proficiency, you'll find all the relevant stuff at the very least.
It just might take you a little more time.
Alright. Sorry, I interrupted you, Rose. Were you going to say something?
No,
Alright,
Owned.
nice.
you said what I was thinking.
Okay, nice. You enter into this building over onto the lava, and as you're looking through, murals stretch before you that seem identical to the ones that you had encountered inside of the shrine previously, and inscribed on a wall opposite of the doorway. As over on the sides there are these massive murals, there is a huge wall that has text on it, which to your eyes, Fenville, you can read perfectly, contains a story, it seems.
Uh-oh.
Read us a story,
I-
Jake.
As you're reaching over to get a closer look over at the story, and the corner of your eye, Saga, buried underneath one of the rocks, you actually do notice that there seems to have been a letter that has crumpled up and been left right there, hiding underneath this rock. You
Letter, you said?
Yes, it is a letter.
In what alphabet?
Beat me to
It's
it.
it is written in common actually. Let me actually move the handout to the relevant location on our
How many
documents
letters are in
list.
the common alphabet?
By the way,
Uh,
Aqua, the sovereign glue is in the attuned items section.
Oh, whoops. Why did I put it there?
I mean, you were adding like 10
Maybe
items,
it
so I'm
got
not...
stuck there.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you.
Let me move it now before I forget, because I will forget. Hold on. Oh, there it is. It's in the attuned when it should not be. There we go. I'm pretty sure I got it alphabetized correctly. Alright, so, but you're reading over the story initially there, Fenville. You are able to pull up this letter that you found, Saga, and then read it as if it says the following. Rue. Devlin has a lead on the Eye of Zaltek. The old goat found an obelisk in the north that marks the entrance to the Tomb of the Nine Gods. The eye must be within, but the door's magically locked. We think the secret to opening it lies in the holy shrines. We're headed into the ruins to check them out. God's willing, we'll be back tonight. Rosnacy's serpent people are on the prowl, so be careful. If you get into trouble, sound the swan horn twice and we'll come running. For the yellow banner, Lord Brixton.
Eye of Zoltek.
Do we know anything about the Eye of Zoltek or Rosny?
Does anybody have history proficiency? Oh yeah, you do.
Yeah.
I do.
We got a number of people here. I'm going to see which of you probably has heard of this then. As you share your historical knowledge. Out of the 3. Or is it 4?
Nope.
I think it's 3.
Yeah.
Saga, you recognize that the Eye of
I also have
Zoltek.
history proficiency. I forgot.
Nice. Your whole group has some degree of this. Asaga reminds the rest of you about what this likely refers to. It was said that the Eye of Zoltek was a famous artifact from an old civilization. Let me get the actual text of what the civilization was called. From the Great Period in Nexal, the capital city of the Masakan Empire, it is a relic of the cult of Zaltek that has a dagger-like point plunged into the hearts of people and said to have the ability to revive the dead.
I remember that.
However, at one point it disappeared from legend and never appeared again.
I tell them that.
And then, what about
Thank
the Nazi or whatever it was called? The snake
Nazgul.
people?
Rosincy, you think back on it, you're pretty sure you saw that name somewhere inside of the encampment below, but it looked like the Red Wizards were scrubbing it out and replacing it with Valindra's name.
What?
Odd.
I mean, this place almost certainly belonged to the Yuan-Ti until the Red Wizards took it over, like, just recently.
Yeah.
Can I see any remains of Yuan-Ti around? Like,
You,
can I confirm that theory in any way?
You go ahead and look about. I might see if there's anything that might resemble something akin to that. You find it as one especially large scale, again, by scouring through some dust and pelted there. It's definitely too large to be from just a snake. But it would fit the description for what would have been a Yuan-Ti.
A
I
big
tell
Yuan-Ti.
You're right. There were probably Yuan-Ti here.
A Yuan-G.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. kinda.
Presumably the...
Yuan-Ti.
See, whatever the name was, like that was like one of their leaders, if not their leader, outright.
Yeah.
Do I know if the Yuan-Ti are peaceful?
I don't think Yuan-Ti are usually peaceful. They're usually chaotic evil.
Yeah,
Are
they're
they?
pretty, they're more of the Yuan-Ti that you are aware of from your historical knowledge saga are often bent on summoning Dendar the Night Serpent, who is said to be able to bring about the collapse and ruin of the world, and that their, culture often revolves around creating further and further grotesque snake-like forms to transform into in order to appease Zendar the Night Serpent in order to bring about the end of the world faster.
It sounds
Yeah,
kind
they're
of
pretty
odd.
friendly. They're pretty friendly.
Pretty good dudes.
Also, can I just say, in the note, when it says the old goat found an obelisk in the north, I'm thinking like goat, like goated, not like
Yeah.
not just
just-
like some ancient slang term. Oh yeah, that old goat. You know.
Yeah.
I personally was thinking like a satyr.
Yeah, I mean it very well could be, but I'm thinking yeah, it's probably some old, either old slang term or like a satyr kind of some mythological creature that exists within.
What about this
Sure, but-
yellow banner? Like, do we know anything about that?
Let me see if that's
Take a look at it.
based in any historical knowledge.
I mean, I wouldn't know anything, but some of them might.
No, it doesn't seem like it. Although it's not at the very least, something like the Yellow Banner sounds like a adventuring, the name of an adventuring group, as if somebody had named themselves that.
I guess they didn't survive.
Yeah, so we've not heard of them before.
No, you've not heard of them before, which itself is interesting because it means that they weren't like renowned in any particular way. Between all four of your historical knowledge, you're sure that if this was a very well-known group, you would have heard of them.
Okay.
Alright, as meanwhile, Fenville, you were investigating about this chamber for these underneath the murals and getting a proper translation. You now have the full story of what appears to have transpired here. As
I did it.
Did you want me to just link it to you and you want to read it actually? That'd be interesting.
I'll do the whole thing in my voice.
Sure. Here.
Okay.
And as you're reading through this, Fenville will actually be going from one mural to the next under the appropriate section for where it seems like they are. Give me a second. All right, sit down. It's story time.
Jesus Christ.
Great reaction.
This is all fucking. I go.
Oh, not
I
that
get
first
into-
paragraph. I just realized I linked that first one. I'm not supposed to. Not that it
Okay,
mattered
so I
very
should-
much.
I
There we
should
go.
have parsed that long ago. Long ago, the four nations lived together. Sorry, wrong, wrong script. Wrong script. My bad.
Long
And I'll
ago-
copy paste in the text as they get to it.
Long ago, the god Ubtao hardened his heart and vowed to weep for the people of Omu no longer. The rains stopped, the jungle withered and died, and death swept through Omu. This is pretty fucked up. One morning, a wise Zorbo emerged from her hollow tree and spoke to the dying Omuans. To convince Ubtao of their worth, she decided to cook him a stew made from all their good qualities. Catching such virtues wouldn't be easy, so she asked a wild Almirage to help her. The Almirage snuck recklessness into the pot, which she saw as a virtue, and Ubtao spat out the stew when he tasted it. From that day on, Obolaka the Zorbo and Aijin the Almirage became terrible enemies. At noon, a brave Kamadan hopped down from her rock. She saw the evil in the Omuans' hearts and decided to lance it like a troublesome boil. The Kamadan fashioned a holy spear, but she left it by the river bank and a crafty grung stole it. In her rage, Shagambi the Kamadan forgot all about the Omuans and chased Nang Nang the grung forever across the sky. When evening came, a wily Eblis stepped from his reed hut. He didn't like the Omuans, but without them he'd have no one to play his tricks on. The Eblis sent a marsh frog to reason with Ubtao, but the frog was angry and decided to wrestle the god instead. This amused Ubtao, so he gave the frog tentacles to make it stronger. When Kabazan the frog-hemoth returned to Papazotl the Eblis, he chased Papazotl into the swamp with his new tentacles.
That's fucked up.
That night, a Sioux monster broke into Ubtao's palace and stole a pail of water for the Omuans. When the god came running to find it, the Sioux monster hid the pail in a Jakuli's burrow. Ubtao asked the jungle animals where his water was hidden, and Moa the Jakuli was too honest to lie. When Wongo the Sioux monster found out how Moa had betrayed him, he vowed to catch the Jakuli and eat him up. All the while, unk, 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 the flail snail lived deep under the earth. The noise of the other animals fighting made her slither up to the surface, and when day dawned over her shell, the light blinded Ubtao and made his eyes water. Life returned to Omu, and the people built shrines to honor the animals who'd saved them. Really, it sounds like Unk did all the heavy lifting here. It seems like everyone else kinda just fucked up.
Unk, 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 unk.
But that seems to be the whole thing.
Well,
Quite
that
the
was
story.
a beautiful story, yeah.
Harry
Shout out
actually
to
fell
Unk.
asleep.
Make a performance check.
Were those facing each other, like at the?
Yes, those are the ones facing each other. I checked.
Huh.
Yeah, so the ones that are fighting each other were across from each other, and that would also explain why Unk was by themselves.
Yeah. Interesting.
Yeah. I wonder if that will mean anything.
Well, as you hear just the boiling of the lava outside, the murals were inside of here along with the story and the letter and the scale. But there appears to be nothing else inside of here.
I mean,
Alright,
we're inside of here. That's something.
Wait, are there any of the red wizards with us?
No.
No.
Should we pull out the medallion?
No.
Yeah.
Or should we wait until we leave?
No.
Let's
wait
just
until
leave
we leave.
first.
Okay.
No.
Can we like walk around the town, Aqua? Just kind of check out
Yeah,
what's
is
here?
there anything else of note?
Okay. You go ahead and use your various ways of getting across to get across.
Huge.
Let me see. Occasionally, you see the giant zombie elder dinosaur up there, just kind of like it very much behaves like it's a living, breathing creature, even though it's clearly not. Like it will like sneeze, even though it has no nostril of which to sneeze with.
I guess that means it's recently been turned into an undead, which would follow. That's the one from
Or it's just quirky.
the Madonna. Yeah, I suppose.
You go about the area trying to see for anything of note. Let's see. Among things that you find, you see a glaive has been thrust into the remains of a burned out pyre. Charred snake skulls and blackened and human vertebrae are lashed to the spear. On the wall nearby, a symbol has been daubed in ash. A snake curled in a spiral, gripping a circle in its jaws. Jordan, you have religion proficiency, right?
Nope.
I don't think it is.
Nope.
Yeah.
Excuse me?
I do not have religion proficiency.
I think Fenwell does, right?
Nope.
Wait, we really don't have anyone that's funny as
Wait,
fuck.
hold up. Let me check.
There's nobody actually.
I
wait,
I have
you
a religion.
I have religion proficiency.
Oh,
Okay.
Of course, both of them have religion proficiency. That makes
Yeah,
sense.
that
makes
makes
perfect sense. Yep.
totally makes sense. That makes sense. So you recognize that this is a dedication to Dendar, the Night Serpent, in a preparation for them devouring the world.
Nice.
I guess the circle in the snake mouth makes sense.
You find a fallen tree stretching across the river, its trunk wider than a man and stretching more than 100 feet. Ruined buildings lie about the area. And let me see. As you're exploring about in some of the more hidden areas, like between the alleyways, right, you're able to find that behind one of the buildings that looks like it has been unexplored, torn backpacks and rotted gear litter the ground, along with 3 moldering tents. Scraps of dirty yellow cloth hang from crude wooden flagpoles. It's hard to tell that these were even yellow at any point, as they're so faded from age.
Yellow banners, perhaps.
Yeah.
Probably not.
Yeah, probably not. Exploring
That's
around a
kinda
little bit.
smart, though. Like making the name like something that's like visibly obvious like that. Seems pretty smart to me.
As you continue on, right, just like taking into view, an overturned wagon lies on the street ahead. Rotting flower petals litter the ground around it, and bees nest in its broken wheels. A freshly cut garland of jungle flower hangs from the wagon's tongue. They appear very fresh, more so than if nobody had actually been here previously.
I'm gonna need you to repeat that.
There is a fresh garland of flowers that looks like somebody had set them in place, just there, on this wagon, just chilling out.
I mean, that doesn't sound like the MO of the
Red Wizard.
Ching was, right?
Oh.
It does sound kind of ching-whisk.
That was my nickname in high school.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yep.
Can we check this out more?
I mean,
Hmm.
I'm not going to be touching it.
I mean, it's just a little strange. The Red Wizard's
Come
definitely
on,
didn't do any of this.
what kind of tank are you? You need to go head first into danger before the rest.
Yeah, I'll check it out. I don't know if I can see anything notable about it, but I'll check it out.
What kind
Yeah.
of rogue are you? You're not even being careful.
I mean, I
check
say
it
that
out.
because I'm really bad at investigation. Watch me roll a 20 right now. Let's see.
Checking out in which way? Like, are you just approaching and just kind of looking at it closer?
He's like looking at its ass.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, so it's just like it's like a flowers organized in a pattern, or like what, like I don't know.
Yeah, it's very pretty.
bad.
And in fact, with your newly enhanced ability, you immediately recognize that there is a twinga on your shoulder.
Oh,
Yeah.
What's up, little guy?
There.
These guys never show up at ominous times.
Look at him.
The last time one of these guys showed up, there was a weird robot,
True.
petrified.
I mean,
they
there's
also
another
helped
robot
us
around here.
unpetrify the robot.
Yeah,
It-
but
it's-
that robot doesn't know that.
Its
Like,
mask is
didn't I-
that of a.
Yeah, you told him, never mind.
Its mask is that of a flower, and it dances about on your shoulder there, Kion.
Fuck. I don't actually know what these things. I still don't really understand these guys very much, so, yeah, I don't know how to respond. I'll just seem happy that he's there. Like I don't want to scare him off, you know.
Mm, I I could take out my staff of flowers and make it produce a blue rose and see if it reacts to that.
Why do you have a staff of flowers?
Because I do.
Why not? Why don't you have a staff of
Flowers are
flowers?
important.
Because robots don't like flowers.
You go ahead and give them a blue flower, and they seem overjoyed. They're hugging it so much.
Aw.
They're hugging it, and as they do, Jordan, they leaps onto your shoulder, places its hands onto you, and you feel a charm swell through as it then leaves, bops back over to its flower petal, and disappears from view. You received the following charm.
That is not what I was expecting. Okay.
What a cute little guy.
Oh, you're not going to tell us what term it is?
Of course not.
Okay.
It's a surprise tool that'll help us later.
I'm corrupting everybody slowly but steadily.
Yeah.
Yep. You should probably stop that.
No.
I'm not
It is
into
pretty
robots.
funny, admittedly.
Mm-hmm. Everyone sees things my way eventually,
Right?
whether they
Looking-
want to or not.
Looking about further, you a moss-covered stone disc lies half buried in the mud underneath a wagon. Concentric rings of inscriptions cover its surface. They are written in Old Amuan, which you were able to translate their Fenville, as it says the following. Queen Napaka proclaims that the free people of Omu fear nothing. Brave new gods protect us, as Ubtao did before but does no longer. Omu will rise again, and Napaka shall reclaim all that is heard by right of conquest.
Jeez, these people are a little
You know, when you
bloodthirsty.
started that, when you said Fenville, you understand this, and then the name you said immediately afterwards, I thought you were to say Fenville, you understand this, and start speaking a different language. That's what I was expecting.
Yeah.
Do any of the history people recognize either of those names?
I feel like Napaka is the name. Actually, yeah, I don't know. That's a good question, Aqua.
You have not heard the name Napaka.
But apparently Mark has in real life, so
Well,
It
I was
happens.
like, no, that doesn't make sense. Never
My
mind.
man's got history expertise IRL.
What was the name of the serpent one that wants to eat the world?
Dendar.
Apophis,
Yes,
And,
Dendar.
Okay.
different mythology.
Yes, different
Right.
mythology.
Dendar's kind of a sick name because if you turn it backwards, it's just Rad Ned.
Is that why you said it's a
Rad
rad
Ned.
name?
Nice.
Holy shit,
And-
that's so rad.
Taking some more time to explore about, the last thing that you notice is that as you get closer to this waterfall, you feel some compulsion pulling you over there.
Is
Hell
it
It's
yeah.
not a very
raised-
strong compulsion, but you feel something
whirlpool.
stir to want to get closer.
Oh yeah, I mean if I feel that, hell yeah, I'm going over there. My
Hell
wisdom
yeah.
is low as fuck.
Fenville would
Yeah.
jump off a cliff if it told him to.
I would try to, but gravity doesn't work on me. So I'd probably walk down the air.
Yeah. And to get closer, you feel a certain spot where that compulsion exists, which is up on top of the waterfall proper.
Ooh. Yeah, I mean I'll walk up there.
Shut up. I'll go with them.
Right.
I like walking everywhere. This is great.
And as you walk up and you turn around to look over at the city, a magnificent whitewashed building stretch out before you. You do not see the jungle creepers or anything else. Before you is a vision of people bustling and gems and gold glittering and sparkling off of glass domes and windows. But all is not well. As black smoke coils from fires across the city, their corpses begin to litter the floor, rays circle the rooftops like vultures, and a spear of utter darkness grows out from the heart of the city, blotting out the light as it expands towards you. And when you turn away, and when you look back, the darkness is gone. All that you see the last thing you saw before it disappeared, was the face of a Serac, as the city returns to being a half-flooded, overgrown ruin.
So all of this stuff was like not flooded in the past in the image?
Yes. It looked like it was a bustling, lively city.
He gave the whole city the hands.
I mean, to be fair, any 17 level wizard could probably do that with meteor swarm.
I mean, I don't think I could. I can only cast it once. If I knew how to, but I didn't bother learning that one.
That seems to
Oh,
have been the
meteor shroud's
last thing
only
that you were
43
able to
radius, never
discover
mind.
about the place.
Unless you're a sorcerer.
Well, this is an interesting place, really just fascinating. Should we get going and come back later?
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's about all we have to do here.
Yeah, we need some more time to think on it anyway. Back to side questing up.
Yep.
Returning back over to your airship.
Once we
Oh,
make
how
like
about-
a
how about a
sizable
dinosaur?
distance, I will ask for
Uh,
the medallion reveal.
and I also would like to, as we're getting on the airship, make sure that there's no sort of divination magic that the wizards have placed on it.
Nice. Looking about, right? Like making sure there's no scrying of any kind.
Yeah, so
Begin your trip out.
if anything's invisible, and then I'll also use the detect magic wand as well.
Alright, you go ahead and discern the following about the Medallion of Vigilance.
Excited. It's probably shit.
That's setting yourself up for failure.
I guess I'll read it like I did for the others.
Yeah.
You gain proficiency in their perception and insight skills. If you are already proficient in either skill, you add double your proficiency bonus to checks you make with that skill. You can't be surprised. While wearing the medallion, you have an infinite number of reactions per round. You cannot use the same reaction as way twice in the same round. That's timely. You can cast Augury at will without using any verbal, somatic, or material components. The omen from the spell is mentally received. Successive casts of Augury gain a cumulative 5% chance instead of a 25% chance. When initiative is rolled, you can enter a heightened state of paranoia for 1 minute, gaining the following benefit. Your speed is doubled. You have a plus 100 bonus to your initiative rolls. You gain a plus 2 bonus to all saving throws. You can choose to pass a saving throw you fail, and when you take damage, you can use a reaction to reduce the damage by 10.
Can I just say, if we do end up fighting the Curse of Strahd party at any point, someone needs to have this. Just Zelka should have this so he rolls like 160 on his initiative.
Yeah.
Like, can we do that, please?
No, I would like this, please, if that is okay with everybody.
Yeah, you called dibs on it way back when.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
fine.
Okay, thank you.
This item is cracked out of its mind, by the way. What the
I have
fuck?
a question about you can choose to pass a saving throw you fail. Is that like an unlimited amount of times during that 1 minute?
I feel like no, right? Like,
No, it's just one.
Okay.
yeah, it should definitely clarify that, because it sounds like for that many you
should-
just pass all saving throws.
You definitely
Yeah,
should have
yeah.
like once you can.
Yeah.
We're like, once with the medallion, once with my monk thing, and
Yeah, there we go. Once during the minute.
How many reactions do you have on Saga right now? You've got the unarmed fighting style one. You've got the Tongue of Sun and Moon one.
I have a lot. Hold on.
I
You
will
should
say
probably
that
make a list.
it is so fucked up that I see you have an infinite number of reactions, and I'm like, it's just legally not my item.
Yeah.
And I look at it and I'm like, oh.
You caught the fucking walking stick, okay? I've been thinking about this item since like
No,
level
like I
5.
Like I said. And I don't regret
Uh,
walking sticks dope as fuck.
Okay, I have. I'll make a list for you, and I'll give it to you sometimes other than right now because I don't want to, like,
And check it twice.
take time.
I love the idea that if
That's
we
fine.
fight the Curse of
I'll listen
Strahd
for
people,
what?
like, they're like, alright, great, we knocked out the bard. And I'm like, alright, I'll move 30 feet. And they're like, huh? what do you mean?
Wait, am I the only one who's not attuned to a god item now then?
I'm not attuned to one.
I
Uh,
don't
I
think
thought you were
am.
attuned to the one.
What do you
that's
mean?
no, I
Sam?
am.
Oh yeah, you're right. I forgot. I haven't used it. I forgot.
I have the Ring of Muscle attuned, and I also have the Thunder
Gifted
Striker, but it's
Gambis.
not attuned.
Yeah. And then
I have
we have the walking stick, we have the Jewels of Wonder on Azelka. Saga's got this now, and I'm pretty sure I'm the only one that doesn't have one. Or attuned to
I
it.
think you have Harry, kind of, who isn't really attuned to the Moa's quote, but they
Moa's
keep it just
cloak.
in case.
Yeah, that's kind of
You
like
also
anyone
keep
could
the
technically use
Crown
that.
of Oppression, I think.
Yeah, I doubt that's gonna make a return. Like actually, that
Probably.
might make a return when we fight because like Aqua, those were all humanoids, right? All the wizards, or were they like illusions and they weren't actually humanoids?
They were humanoids.
Okay, it might make a return then, but like, fuck, what would I replace for it?
It's just
That's
I
rough.
don't doubles my speed.
Yeah.
That
That
item
alone
looks
is
so
good.
nice.
Holy shit, I'm excited.
What are you replacing for it?
Flaming crisp, obviously.
They just upgraded it. You're like, I
Yeah,
don't want to play with
that's
you
what I-
anymore.
That's why I asked the question before.
Yeah, but like
The-
I would still rather have the brooch and the.
Yeah, and
Wait,
aren't,
are
aren't
you
your other
team
items
defi-
legendary anyway?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think so.
They're all 3 of those are legendary, I think.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
Musharib, your flaming fists suck. He's throwing it in her face.
No, it's just like okay. How about this? Hey, you can deal a little bit more damage 8 times in a row, or your speed is doubled. How
I did notice we
100 bonus to initiative plus 2 to all saving throws. Fucking pass for free and also reduce damage by 10. Like it's ridiculous. There's like no even like not even remote competition.
Mhm.
The flaming fists are great for damage, but since I got the gloves of soul catching, I really like the extra damage is just okay.
This is basically like active every battle too, because you can use it 3 times before it needs to recharge at dawn.
Yeah.
Imagine
I
if
don't
an
know
item
what
does
the
it 3
spell
times.
augury is, so.
Augury is you can get an omen basically.
I'm gonna go pee. I'll be right back.
It's just generically good or bad results. It's not, in terms of divination, it's not too useful.
It's only a 2nd level spell.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I wanna, you know,
Let
look
me
at it.
place on your sheet. There we go. The cumulative chance is only 5% instead of 25%.
I mean, you could edit that real quick.
I could, but I already closed out the sheet, so it's too late now. It's impossible.
Understood.
Augury is basically what what the Obal wishes it could be.
Yeah, but like,
Snowball's
I
cool.
just don't understand why you would ever even cast this if like after the first time, you know what I mean?
Well, normally, yeah, you normally just like good once a day. Now it's a bit more vaguely useful when it's only 5% instead of 25%.
Yeah. I mean that's fair though, like, you know.
Passable.
I can see into the future.
What is your
Essentially.
double speed like anyway?
think it's 130.
140
Yeesh.
at 70 speed.
Speaking of speed, as your ship sails away from Omu, the Nightwalkers do not go after you.
That's interesting. Maybe they're like supposed to be guarding things coming in, not out.
Maybe.
While we're leaving, do you guys want to check out one of these 3 places, Kirsa Ball or either the ruins or this X? We can check out one of these 3 places since we're already here.
The X is closest. It's also the one we know the least about, other than there's apparently a Ion Stone there.
Yeah. I think that's all we know about it, yeah. Pretty sure. Wait, what was the name of the snake people? Was it?
Yuan-Ti?
No, that was in the note. It wasn't Yuan-Ti. Let me see.
It's in our handouts.
Yeah, I'm looking at it.
What
This
Rosny.
Rust. This says Nasi Waste. It's the same spelling, so I wonder if this is related to that at all.
It might have been named after them.
Yeah.
Not
maybe.
necessarily like belonging to them though.
Yeah, of course. I'm just wondering if it's related. I don't know. Yeah, are you guys okay with that? You want to check out this since it's really close?
Mhm.
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
Give me a moment. I'm just having to adjust some fog war stuff. And I was like, oh, I'm glad me from the past remembered to set up this map in advance. And then I look at it and I'm like, oh, right, the fog of war is still there because I'm actually bad.
That's
Just
a little hard.
generically, not like anything specific. Just bad. Wait, was that you have your wait? So is that the actual teaching license itself, or is it like the course approval?
Oh, the cool thing?
Yeah, the cool thing.
It's the license itself, but it's temporary.
Oh, okay. So it's like part of the course thing, and then like, I don't know if it works the same way with yours, but for over here, essentially, it's like you have two options between doing it and becoming what is essentially a paid temporary teacher of sorts versus being an assistant that is unpaid but also doesn't require as much time to get the license. I don't know if yours works the same way.
Like,
That's Texas.
it's a license that's good for 3 years because I have a bachelor's degree in a similar field, but like it can count as English because of my minor, but because I don't have the education, for the purposes of only working in that school system, like in Aurora Public Schools, I can't use it in Denver Public Schools, I guess, because the only ones that have approved me using it is Aurora Public Schools, because they're like basically saying, we think you're qualified enough to teach for the next 3 years. Basically, try to terminate your license, I guess. I don't know how to explain it in another way.
That's really convenient. Wow. Okay. Here you go. I bring y'all over to the map. Here's what you see before you.
Doesn't matter. Matters that I did it and now I get paid more. Woohoo! Starting tomorrow, my paychecks are basically doubled. So.
Damn, nice.
Oh my
There we
god, this is
go.
a big shrine.
Are we at the top?
Yes.
Kind of figure since that's the only opening there.
Yeah, it was pretty open. Give me a second. I just realized I was missing one thing.
He's
I've been
missing the
looking
big
to-
boss.
I've been looking to update Saga's picture, and I feel like the Battalion of Vigil, I might have like an excuse. I don't know.
I thought you were
Your
gonna
picture,
say
your picture right now is
inspiration.
Yang, so I don't know.
Huh?
Yeah,
What?
you
Your
you never actually change your picture to
On the
your
bottom left,
Saga's
yeah.
picture. You always just leave it as Yang.
Yeah.
I mean, it's fitting, wouldn't you say?
Same as Azalka being 6 monkeys. Actually, we have a party of 6, so like Azalka's picture is perfect.
Yeah,
Nice.
It's just representative of us.
yeah.
Give me a moment. I thought I had this token here, but it seems that I have lost it because that's life, I guess. Life is full of losing things.
Yeah.
Ah, here it is. Nice, go me.
English, I don't know. Maybe we can go to that like place in in Fort Pelorian that has like the makeover people.
Oh, the Temple of
spa or
Sune.
whatever.
The
Yeah.
Temple of Sune at the port.
Yeah, we should go.
Didn't Saga hate it last time?
Yeah, she didn't like it, but this time maybe she will like it.
Hmm.
'Cause
All
I'm
right,
gonna
so-
teach her pro public service.
Approaching over to here, what you find is that there is what appears to be a massive 50-foot high hedge maze From up above, before you descended down, you notice that the top of it also seemed to be covered as well, as if to form a cylinder of hedge.
So we can't just fly and cheat.
Yeah.
I'm sure we can.
Right.
Should we race to the end? With two pairs?
Aqua.
You detect magic. This maze itself very much seems to be what would be the word for that? Covered in abjuration magic.
Abjuration. Is that the one that you can use to prevent divination?
Yeah.
Among other things, yes.
So find the path probably doesn't work in here, I imagine.
It is one use of it, yes.
Some of these pathways look a little tight, but I guess Mirage can squeeze.
Does our magic work in here though, Aqua? Like in general?
Yeah, it seems to work fine.
Are we splitting up? That's always a good idea, right?
I was just checking around this corner.
No, we'll split up.
What could possibly go wrong?
I mean,
how tall are these things?
Oh,
50 feet.
Tiny sliver.
I could climb them.
It's a cylinder. It wouldn't do you any
Yeah,
good.
I think they
to the
go
ceiling.
straight up to the ceiling.
Yeah.
It does.
Oh.
Also, if it's protected by abjuration magic, it seems very anti-cheat, so probably a bad idea to cheat.
You probably can't like punch through them either.
Yeah, let's check out the left side first. Sure, why not?
Don't mind me.
Nope, I'm going a different way by myself.
Oops.
Okay.
All right.
Take
Upsilon,
a sending
you're heading
stone with
over
you
to
in
the
case
right.
You're dying.
Sure, give me a sending stone. You have to come back and give me a sending stone.
You can buy with your ring of inventory.
But
Wait,
we
actually,
would
do I
have
do
like
I have
mixed
money? I
pairs.
actually might not have enough money to buy one.
They're 500 gold.
Holy shit!
Oh wait,
really?
we got 5,000. Well, okay, but the thing is, before we got like 5,000 from something, I had 290 gold, so I wouldn't have had enough.
You don't actually need to buy a setting stone, but okay.
Yeah.
You could just come with us. That's also.
No, I want to explore.
Hold on, if Upsilon's going off on his own, I should join him.
But
Sheesh.
then I wouldn't be going off on my own.
Exactly. Yeah, I will go back and join Upsilon. Wait for me.
I was about to say,
Upsilon.
what is Saga doing? but I guess
I'm
that's
moving
my
into
answer.
into the darkness, but it's not being revealed, so I can't see my character anymore.
Hello? Move
Yeah,
into
we're-
the darkness.
Uh,
Why are
We're
you
gonna
all
have
the
to
way over
struggle by
there?
going both directions at once.
How am I over there now? I'm not going that way.
Yeah, you think that to
Oh.
yourself there, Upsilon. You very much were
Uh.
going the opposite direction. And you suddenly see your party in front of you.
Not this fucking shit again, man. No.
That's totally a doppelganger, right?
How do you want to test
Right.
that theory?
I have no idea.
I mean, detect magic is
Um,
still running. We would detect magic off of him if he
Okay.
was a doppelganger.
Would you not also detect magic?
Would we?
because
I
I'm
thought
wearing,
those.
like,
I thought
a
they were
legion
like
of magic
supernatural.
I don't know.
Wait,
What'd
what
you
did they
say?
say? What did the... What do we know about this? Sorry, I wasn't listening for like a minute.
Hey Saga, can you come punch Upsilon for me?
No.
Because he's
I-
immune to poison, and so if that's the real one, it shouldn't do anything, right?
Well, her
Not
poison, her
mine,
attacks
also.
ignore immunity to poison.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
well,
walk
also,
into
she's
here
not
as
gonna be
well,
able to
by
hit
the
me.
way.
Because I'm not going to
Alright.
her.
Sheesh.
Well then, dodge.
Keep fucking up my movement.
I have a bad feeling about hallways that appear empty.
Okay,
I
well,
wonder where Upsilon went.
how empty did
I
they
swore he
appear?
was right in
Like,
front of me.
what's up here?
What's up there? You go ahead and then check out what's up there. And looking over, you go and check, and looking up there, you find Finville.
Oh. Hello.
Hello.
Didn't you guys go the other way? Are you just that much faster than me, or?
Yeah, don't you remember? She just doubled her speed, so, you know.
Let's I'll go over
Makes
here.
sense.
Is it
Sure, we'll
going
just, we'll
my
just
way?
turn around and go the other way.
Am I over there too, or am I still over here?
Hey, wait up.
You're by yourself over there, Upsilon.
Hell yeah, that's what I wanted to see. Alright, I'm
I'm just gonna meander through the darkness.
Yeah, I'm going.
Oh, that's a dead end.
I don't think we're very good at this teamwork thing.
No, we're great at it.
Reveal
If we're all
thy
split
area.
up, we keep bumping into each other.
Alright. Boop, 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 boop. I'm going all the way over here.
Hey, wait up.
Might as well see if anything happens if I try going into the
Oh,
corner here.
I
Yeah.
found a Doran, I think.
Yeah, you found Jordan again.
Wait, there's.
Oh.
Hold up. Wait a second. Alright.
Every time it looks like you're going in any particular direction, you watch observantly, and you're pretty sure that the walls themselves are constantly shifting and moving as if to mar your progress.
I don't like this place.
I like it. This is cool.
Yeah, I like it too. I've always wanted to get lost in a maze.
Maybe splitting up was the right answer. That way we can see each other and be like, hey, we're over here now.
You continue on this way for quite a while until eventually you get a accurate layout of the maze, but it's been about 30 minutes and you keep just bumping into each other, including progressively returning to areas you are pretty sure you have already been in before.
Oh, so you about to reveal the entire outer layer?
You're supposed to like leave markings just as you go, right?
If the
Well,
walls
I-
are shifting, I don't think it helped that much.
I've been leaving. I'm gonna leave like carvings, I guess.
The way Theseus
Gonna
got through
carve
the
the-
labyrinth was to use a golden
yarn.
rope.
Wasn't it string?
Yarn.
Yeah, I thought it was
String, yarn, rope, same difference.
Yeah, same thing really.
String, yarn, rope, same difference. Throw me a rope, just throw a little string to him. This isn't gonna support my weight. A 3!
It's the same thing.
That's a 5,
It's-
isn't it? A 5.
It's a 5.
I was
It's-
hella zoomed out.
Yeah, I'm pretty zoomed out too.
Okay, so
There's
I'm
a door.
gonna start like walking around, and every corner that I
Go down
find,
here.
I'm gonna just like mark with like an X.
Wait, Aqua? Is
Yeah.
this door real?
Which door?
Or we... There's kind of like, it looks like an opening that goes further in right here.
That's where I am.
Does it say where is Upsilon?
Yeah, Upsilon, you find what appears to be some opening of some sort, and you get over there. The rest of your companions are unsure what you have seen or found, as they are trying to catch up to you.
Yeah, I mean,
I'll
I
try
will...
and keep up with Saga, even though she is significantly faster than me.
And running
I
through
will-
the walls sometimes.
It's because it's not proper. What the fuck? Where did I go?
You ran
Over
through the walls,
here,
just like I
right
said.
me.
Oh, Mark's gone.
Oh, okay, hold on. I had a big chain going. Let's see how much of it I
Hey,
actually
Zelka,
get.
you find
Wait.
Harry.
Harry disappeared.
Oops.
Wait, how do you move like in a sequence like that?
If you hold down left click and then right click and keep right clicking, you can make little points on the map.
Oh, interesting.
It's a lot
It
of
takes
fun.
about an hour, and you occasionally encounter really obnoxious monsters that are of no pose no threat to you. You find assassin vines, you find ghouls, you find zombies, you find Yuan-Ti zombies, you find poisonous plants that try to kill you. It's all for naught. You easily dispatch of them
Ooh, do we eventually
over
make it to
over the course of the next hour.
You ever feel like you're just returning to early game areas?
If you find the
Yeah.
following.
What
Holy shit.
Over there at the center, through an opening in the maze, you see a small lake surrounded by reed huts, ferns, and lily pads. Rising up from a flat island in the middle of the lake is a 60-foot tall shrine made of painted mud bricks shaped in the likeness of a giant frog. Stairs climb from the lake shore to an open doorway carved into the frog's fat belly. Patrolling the shrine's perimeter are several small frog-like humanoids with bright orange skin and short bows, along with green grungs as well. And as you arrive, they go, "Wah, wah, wah, wah," and they speak in grung as they
As I can understand
away.
them. What the fuck are they saying?
They're saying, there's people
They're
here.
actually
Why are there
no,
people?
they're actually saying. Rah, rah.
Why are they here? Who are these people? Tell King Garok. Tell King Garok.
Wait, Saga, stop them.
I mean, she can talk to them and be understood.
I'll say, hey, wait, we're not enemies.
You have to say it in Grung, sorry.
Yeah, we'll say it. What, do you want me to grunk right now?
Yeah, you gotta
Yes.
grung about it.
Okay, can you remind me what this language sounds like?
It sounds kind of like you're speaking with a higher pitched voice.
Okay. Hold on. Wait, we're not enemies. Come back.
They are impressed by your grunginess. Please make a persuasion check.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, why do monks get the language ability when they have like no reason to take charisma otherwise?
Because fuck you, that's why.
Yeah, we should start nursing monks.
What is it? Persuasion?
Persuasion.
Persuasion.
Oof.
Hang on.
A zero.
You're slightly better at it.
Would you like to bardically inspired at as well, Pinball?
Yeah, sure. Have a bard. You can roll a d12.
Alright!
Yeah, way better than your shitty d6s, Mark.
Yeah, that went from 10 to 27. Your rest of you, you helped
Hold
out
on,
quite a bit here.
If I were to roll the 3d6, yeah, okay, you suck. Kidding. Anyway,
Oh. Well then, what do you want? Why are you here? Who are you? Wait,
What
we are not the people to talk to. We will get King Garok. They will be able to speak with you better. King Garok! King Garok!
I say,
You think
okay,
kangaroo or kangaroo?
I am awaiting your king. Or something.
One of them enters in, and you get a pretty good view of the interior of the room too, as this particular grung here.
Aqua, while they're doing that, I'll use this on Saga. If it's able to happen, I don't know if magic works right now.
It
I
seems
will
to work
try.
just fine.
I will try subtle casting that, and the charisma one. I think it's Eagle Splendor.
Which splendor?
Eagle Splendor. Target has
okay.
advantage on charisma checks.
I see, because you are now the grungiest member of the party.
I feel honored.
You see King Garok show up, quite decorated.
I'm a fan.
Do they happen to have the Ion Stone on them?
Yes, actually, it is embedded on the center of their helmet there.
Yeah, I figured.
Don't make me steal from
Emblazoned.
the Grung's Aqua. God damn it.
They
You could always
they
choose
Mark,
not to.
Mark, they are not a nice race. Don't worry about
Are they
it.
not?
Not really.
not?
I mean, they have a literal caste system, and they're not. I don't think they treat each other, the lower caste members, very well.
All
Okay,
I remember
don't
is
know
that
about
like
them.
Nang Nang is apparently a grung, and Nang Nang was also a dick. So
Yeah, like the grung, you basically whatever you're born as is what you are. There is no. Basically, it's Demacia. It is not. It is not a meritocracy. It is all like,
Okay.
hey, you were born
Understandable.
green, so you kind of sucked.
Damn.
So-
King Garok shows up.
so the good color to be is like blue, I guess.
Gold.
Then
Blue, gold, and purple. I think. I don't remember exactly. I think red is warrior, green is like not slave, but like average. Gold is always the color of the leader, and I think blue is like a scholar or a mage or something like that.
I accidentally clicked off.
Or
That
no, I
image.
think red is scholar. I don't
Ah.
remember exactly.
That's what three of them look like.
What do you want me to say to these guys?
Yeah, King Garok shows up and gets to say things before you could even say anything. Who dares intrude on King Garok's territory?
What do you guys want me to say?
I don't speak grung.
Like,
No, I mean, like, I'm just asking like ahead of time. I'm sure we've talked about it.
Well, to be fair, we didn't know that there were Grungs here, but yeah.
Saga, you just gotta say whatever feels right.
I I feel like we should just be like, make sure that they know that we mean them no harm. I don't know what else. Like,
I might.
are grungs known for being very intelligent? Like, I don't know.
I mean, they don't seem unintelligent.
Here,
I mean,
Saga.
speaking
great
of
magic
being on
Opal. If Saga just says whatever the hell she thinks is right, will this go well?
Ask again.
It's neutral, if I remember right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I will say,
Opal isn't sure.
we are, do you want me to make the voice the whole time, or?
No, you don't have to make the voice the whole time.
What if you did it be iconic?
I think you do.
Alright. We are,
Oh my god.
harmless adventurers. We just wanted to see what is around here.
Oh, yes. My little grown companion here told me you are not threatening us. Good. Welcome to King Grok's home. It is very large. I made sure it's very large.
Yes, you do look rich.
King Grok is flattered. But also, King Grok have issue. You came in, but now you too are here forever. You can never escape. For we are trapped.
What do you mean,
What?
Steph?
There's a door right there.
Ah, you see. But this big hedge maze. You see point out the giant hedge maze that's around. It tries to keep us inside. And never have we been able to escape. Forever! You are doomed to die here. But you shall be treated well under King Grok. Welcome to my
Well-
kingdom.
How about we help you escape? For a
What?
price, of course.
Impossible. There is no way to get out.
Well, do you want to try?
I would not waste my time. Krok, you handle these people and their silly little fantasies. You see this fairly meager looking pink grung
Aw.
go up to you and
By
just
the way,
nod silently.
What is this right here? Is this like a hut?
Yeah, it's just a hut.
Okay.
Can the
Okay.
hedge walls be seen through?
No,
Like at all?
but not at all. It's extremely thick. But also, one thing that you note, especially there's a history proficiency, which is 4 of you. Grunks aren't known for swimming, but these grunks swim effortlessly. And you have blind sense there, Kyon. You can feel or see, right, with like your keen senses that there are tens of grungs below the surface of the water that are still swimming.
Wait, I thought grungs were amphibious. They're not good at swimming, though?
They're not good at swimming. They don't have a swim speed.
Yeah.
Okay, I
They
guess
do
they're
need to be
just, like,
submerged
frogs,
in
basically.
water, but yeah, they're like are toads, right? I think toads don't like water.
Yeah.
Mm. Interesting.
I didn't know that.
I'll tell this guy, like, I will show you the way out. All I want you to do is convince your dude to
Okay.
give us the...
Can we guarantee them a way out when the walls shift?
Surely, like, I have a feeling that they can't find a way out because they're not very persistent. I have
yeah.
a feeling if we tried to leave and we guided one of them along the entire time, that we could probably help them find a way out.
Maybe.
Yeah, I agree.
I mean,
But the
I'll-
king seems to not have any interest in...
I mean, if
Uh,
we could literally just take this little guy out and be like, hey, look, this is your way out. We can get you back in so you can tell your king that we found a way out. If he can give us the the Ion Stone.
I mean, I don't feel like we need to jump straight to that.
Yeah, I don't... They might not even know what an ion stone actually is if they're not, like, super intelligent or they don't have the...
Also, given his attitude, I'm gonna take a wild guess and say that he's not willing to give up the Ion Stone
Yeah, I think
for any reason.
we offer the help and then take it from there. If they're willing to, like, afterwards we can take it from there, right? Once we get them out. If we can
Okay.
get them out, I should say.
You're
Time
as you're all
stopping,
just as you're all there, you see tens more grungs just poking their head out of the water and watching what's going on.
I mean, this probably is like some of the most interesting things that's happened in a while for them.
Yeah. I don't know
It's-
how
they
long
just-
they live, but it could even be the most interesting thing that's ever happened in their entire lives, depending on what generation of Groans this is.
I mean, that's honestly an awful idea. That there's been generations of them stuck here.
Yeah.
There was a
but it's
lot of
possible.
groans. That they just keep sticking out more and more of their heads.
So what does this man say?
Okay. They seem kind of timid.
Oh,
You want to try
ask
and guide him
him,
out,
like-
Saga?
Yeah, I feel like I can probably just like, if we didn't see any large enemies, I can literally just carry this dude out.
I mean, we did see enemies. It's just that they weren't a threat to us.
I mean, like any.
Oh, maybe that's why they never returned. Is because of the enemies. Maybe if we cleared them out.
Yeah, but
Well-
I imagine like there's a lot of enemies and they're just kind of all over the place.
I mean, I mean, if we're traveling with them, presumably we can protect them.
Yeah, we can do an escort mission.
Yeah, I mean, I can literally
I think
just like
bring
put him.
yeah, I
I
think
can
so.
literally just like tell him to like stay on me or like in my bag of holding and just like
Have his head poking out of the bag so he sees that you're not lying.
yeah.
Maybe like on your back, like piggyback. Like
I'm
you're
just
immune
adding
to
more and
poison.
I'm just adding more and more groan tokens now.
Yeah,
You're
coming
just
into
There's a
physical
lot of them.
Coming into physical
Yeah,
contact
but
with Groans.
We're like all
becomes
immune to poison, so
Hey, don't speak for all of us.
I mean,
I said we're like all immune to poison. Also,
I do.
You're not? You don't have a parry app?
No, I can't afford it.
Oh my
Yes, you
god.
can.
God damn it, Jake.
Alright, Jake, I will give you a gift, and it's a parry up. It's a very
I
important
dropped
gift.
it. I lost it. Oh no.
Tied around her neck.
If I cast that on Fenval, would you dispel magic it off?
No. I counterspell it. Stop it at the source.
I would also counterspell your counterspell.
And then spell deep it so they can't cast counterspell anymore.
And it's not like we're giving them any hugs, so I don't think I need to cast it.
Okay, Aqua, Jesus Christ.
He's got to do something when we're just sitting around doing nothing.
There's a lot of them.
Yeah, so are we leading this fella out?
I think Saga or Saga +1 should do it. Because going
Sure.
through the maze might just take more time. Saga is by far the fastest of us here, so
And if she's carrying him, like I imagine, like she can
Yeah,
zoom.
we can probably like zoom it really quickly. But also, it might be that the maze is harder when you're trying to get out.
yeah, that's why you're gonna see. I mean, you are by far the fastest. So, I mean, if you want,
Yeah, I can just do it. I was like, hop in, little guy. I'm like,
here I'll
give
tell you
him
what. Harry will also go in your bag of holding and kind
Okay.
of poke his head out.
Alright.
So I'll just travel along wherever Saka's going. I'll just delete the token for now, though. But if it becomes relevant, he can just pop his head out.
All right, you
Okay.
got Crook here will join you as Saga. You are now ready to delve back into the dangerous, dangerous maze filled with many dangers and dangerous things that are dangerous.
And you know, I just thought of
Alright.
something. Our translator is leaving.
Yeah,
That's
that's fine.
Yeah, that's fine.
Doesn't Fenville know comprehending languages or something?
Yeah.
Yeah, but he can't speak it. He can just understand it. Okay, so I will
Well-
actually get into sprinting pose
I
And
actually can
as
communicate
fast
with
as
him.
possible.
Oh, you because telepathy?
Kalashtar, yeah. Because they just need to be able to understand one language, which is wrong.
Okay.
All right, you're in there getting ready to sprint, Saga.
And I go.
In question, like, the entirety of like the ceiling here is like blocked, right?
Yes, sun filters through anyway, though.
Mysterious.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder what would happen if we tried to dimension door out.
I mean, I thought about it. I do have a cape at the mountebank.
Yeah,
figured
I
there's
imagine
no
it would
need to
fail.
jump to that.
He's on top of me, right?
Like, I was planning
Yeah.
on trying to Misty Step through the walls out, but he said there's no vision.
Yeah. Otherwise, I would also be able to use brief teleportation.
What the fuck?
What?
Oh, okay.
You're moving and you're grooving and you're moving and you're grooving and you're moving and you're grooving and you're moving and you're grooving. And you all see Saga run past the entrance again of where you just were.
You're doing great, Saga. Good job.
Keep it up.
Alright.
Just keep running. You'll get it eventually.
Yeah.
Let's try that
Hey,
So,
again.
anyone down for Go Fish?
How long would you like to?
You
How
always
long would you like to
cheat at
continue
it.
trying to run? By the way.
I don't know. Like, I'm pretty fast. I can do it as many times as necessary.
All right, you keep going, and going, and running and running and running and running. Run as you are, you hold that grung tight to make sure that they won't get lost in the maze too. It has been a whole hour and your Go Fish game has gotten a little stale at this point. You are still stuck in the maze, so you have cleared out numerous zombies and zombie-onti and
Saga
ghouls
gets
and
to
other things on your
level
path.
Saga just gets to level up on her own fucking
It could be.
farming.
Oh, great magic O-Ball. Should I ask Kion if she has any twos?
Okay, in that case, I will
Kion, do you have any
basically,
twos?
after about an hour, I will just say,
Roll another d20
No, it
plus
seems
the O-Ball
to-
bonus.
okay, guys,
Well,
every time we get to the
Not good.
near, like, I'm
Yes.
pretty good at,
let's go.
Wait, hold up. It's my turn.
Okay.
Sorry,
Okay,
what were you
so-
saying?
You
I'll
interrupt
say,
her Go
look,
Fish.
I'm pretty good at knowing where I am at all times. Then I know the entrance is just above my reach, but every time I get near it, I get teleported back here. So I don't know what the hell is going on.
Have we
Maybe not
tried just
fast enough.
dispelling the magic to see what happens?
We
Maybe
have
it's
not.
magical.
Maybe
I mean,
it's not fast
we
enough.
detected abjuration magic, right? What do you think would
Yes,
happen if
or-
I tried dispelling it?
And is the spell magic affect a big enough area for it?
It dispels one magical effect, so
I mean, this
mean, if
maze
there-
technically is one object.
Hey, what are these fives over here?
it's a DM layer thing. They're not supposed to be there.
Yeah. Whoops. That
Um,
happens.
Hey, let me borrow a bardic inspiration unless you want to do it. You're more
Yeah, you
welcome
can
to do it
have
too.
one.
Actually, wait, come here for a second, Fenval.
Yeah, what's up?
I'm gonna cast. Actually, don't give me a recommendation. You try casting a spell magic, and then I'll help you. I'll use the help action on you.
I'll go over
Sure.
here.
So yeah, I'll enter the maze with Fenval, like the entrance to the maze over here.
Here, why don't we make this even easier? Oh, great magic O-Ball. Will dispel magic work on this?
I don't know if that would make it easier. Yeah, I don't think so.
Signs
does that
point
mean?
to yes. This seems pretty good.
Okay. All right. Yeah.
And I will
casting a spell
try
magic.
to. I will try to cast dispel magic.
I'll use the help action as well, so you can have a roll advantage.
All right. Where are you pointing it?
I mean, it's just kind of the same magical effect around the whole area, right?
Seems so.
Then yeah, I'm just gonna try to target that magical effect, like on the walls of the hedge maze, I suppose.
All right. So you target the wall right here. Sure. Do it.
So
Make
you
the
need me to
roll.
roll the ability check? Okay.
Yeah.
So
charisma
this
check has
is...
advantage.
Yeah, this should be at advantage. And also it has a +5 from the O-Ball. And
Okay,
fuck
that's-
it, why not? I'll add a bardic inspiration to myself as counts as an ability check. Alright, 31.
This part of the hedge maze stops shifting.
Alright, so
We're
it
gonna
does
be- we're gonna be here
technically
for a
work.
while.
Is it
Which
just
mean-
like the two squares, or?
Yeah.
But we don't have the time to do that for sure. I mean,
Couldn't we just get to an edge, do that, and just burn it down or something?
Jesus. Should we try it?
I mean,
I'm not
I
one
was
for
definitely
scorched
thinking
earth,
about
but
fire.
Okay,
We don't
fine,
have
we
to-
could cut it down. Is that better?
you want to try that?
I
Fenval?
mean, we haven't even
Why
tried
not?
violence against it yet.
Yeah.
Violence is rarely
can
the
try and
answer, but I
force
do
it.
know disintegrate.
I will again try to cast Dispel Magic on, like, this edge wall here.
Alright. Go for it.
Still with advantage, Kevin?
Yes. The help action only requires that I am able to cast a spell without you. So, because I am, then yeah.
So, yeah, I don't know if the O-Balls bonus stays active here. I'd imagine not.
It
but
says for the next
20
24 hours, I thought.
Yeah, so as long as you're doing the Dispel Magic on a hedge maze, it'll continue providing the bonus.
Then 27.
Do. You see
Alright,
that the
okay.
hedge maze is trying to fill in the gaps by shifting violently to try and block off, but it can't seem to move to partition without creating an impossible pathway, and so it keeps failing as it just kind of wiggles to and fro
Oh,
inside of
it's
this
trying
area.
to guarantee that there is a pathway.
It seems like regardless of what it's trying, it can't make it so there is no pathway. There has to be one.
Great, so let's
Cut it down.
What? Bash it down.
I was gonna
Okay,
say,
all
out of the
right.
way, gentlemen.
Jesus-
the man with the
Jesus,
great
George.
sword is coming.
Yeah, I'll move out of the way.
Right,
Yeah,
alright.
it clings off Jordan. It seems your strikes are not enough to pierce its AC.
Okay.
Jesus. I probably shouldn't hit it because I deal piercing damage. That does not sound very useful.
I have a way to deal with this. I have a way to help with this. I try this.
I feel like slashing damage is the only one that's really relevant here.
Yeah, you see a little bit of damage done to the non-magical part of the wall right there, Oopsilon.
The force damage?
Little damage.
Especially the slashing. That seems to really be doing it.
Let me add something in
Wait,
just because
this-
I can.
The slashing is doing it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that makes sense. I mean, it's a hedge. I imagine
Really?
slashing is the most useful of the 3 damage types.
Yeah, you go ahead and throw some cold breath through. You see that the hedge is trying to recover through some of the damage.
I mean, I can just keep going.
Yeah, keep wailing at it. Yeah, every single one of your hits are landing clean and easily dealing damage faster than you can recover at all. As that part of the hedge mage.
Yeah, I'm using one on each of my each attack to add to the bonus, so that's another 4 dice gone. I have 8
Eventually,
dice. I can keep
An
stacking.
opening is created.
Okay.
Should we go get the
Yeah.
ground?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why don't? Yeah. I was gonna say,
let's
somebody,
let's quickly.
somebody get outside.
I'm
Wait, what
trying
if-
to see if we
yeah,
can like
Mirage
hold
can
this
hold-
open.
Mirage can hold the doors open.
Alright,
little
holding it
guy
open
is
with sheer
still-
force.
The guy is still next to me. The little one is still on top of me. Or
They
in
see-
my...
They
in my-
go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry.
They look over at the hedge maze and go, "Oh my god."
I know, right? We're pretty cool.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I think we should go back and tell the king, preferably before something bad happens with this wall.
Yeah.
So let's
Yeah,
quickly
don't-
rush back in.
I mean, we can like keep like chopping away at it in the meantime, probably.
Yeah.
Yeah, those two are just going to be chopping away.
I'll just continue shopping.
Meanwhile,
All right, so Sagar, let's go back in here and have him tell the king.
I'll have a nice little exit as well.
King Gorok is brought outside again. Well, are you ready to be underneath King Gorok's rule? I will treat you well. There's a lot of water here.
I'll telepathically speak to him and say we have a way out, and
Well, I can
What?
talk to tell him.
yeah, and then at the worst we'll gesture that the Grung can confirm what we were saying.
Yeah, Crook here just nods and then points over at the wall out there. Oh, I see. So what you are telling me is King Gorok's kingdom could become even bigger now!
Yes, so come outside and we can show you.
Make way, everybody move. It is my time to shine.
I'm just waiting for him to just get like chomped by a plant.
They exit out without getting chomped by a plant and look outside. Wow. It is like interior, but also bigger trees everywhere.
Wait, so I wonder if that means that he was part of the generation. He's been here his whole life too. He just happens to be king.
Yeah.
Wow. Hey, do you think now is as good a time as any to try and yoink the Ion Stone?
When he's alone, yeah, do it.
I mean, you do have a hell of a sleight of hand.
Yeah.
And your
Yeah.
mage hands too.
So while
They're-
Akko, while he is like very distracted with the beauties of the outside world, I'm going to make it a little less fun for.
Yeah, you go ahead and steal it, of which you recognize that this is an Ion Stone of Fortitude.
Is that Constitution?
Yeah, I think it's
Yes.
+2 Constitution.
Nice.
Oh, this
Because
is
you
not the one
weren't-
that Find the Path told me was here.
Which one did it say was here?
I thought this one was the Great Absorption.
Oh, whoops! Then it was Greater Absorption. I just mixed it up. That's just my bad. I mixed the two of them up.
Okay.
But yeah, they do not notice. They are just astounded. You see them reaching down for the grass beneath. It even feels different. This will be
Greater
great for the
absorption.
kingdom.
Is if someone casts a spell on you, you can say no.
Okay. Once per day or something?
Does that count?
Hmm?
No, counterspell would be against a spell, not you, right?
Yes. Counterspell is a spell you see cast. Absorption is to target you.
I'm just saying,
How
like,
many-
if someone tried to counterspell you, you couldn't greater absorption that because it's not technically targeting you, right?
Well, also Greater Absorption is a reaction. So if you've already used your reaction to counterspell, you can't absorb the counterspell.
Never
If
mind.
you hadn't, can you? What is the?
Here, I'll just do this. This is one of 2 Ion Stones I do not have, or until now. Only the last paragraph actually matters. Everything else is common to every Ion Stone.
Yeah.
It's King Goroka is already proclaiming inside while you're handling your Ion Zones.
Oh.
Everyone,
It's a temporary-
today we got to leave and fight a bigger kingdom. Pack up your things. We leave immediately. Everybody, unless you want to stay in here forever, I do not care about you. If you do.
You ever feel like,
Yeah.
Kind of reminds me of King Julian.
if you ever feel like maybe you aren't doing as great a deed as you thought you were?
Yeah, you kind of released a tyrant.
I will tell
mean-
him it may be smart for you to still keep this place as your kingdom. It's safe and you can just bring all of your new recruits in here.
We're gonna come back in 5 years. The entire jungle is gonna be owned by the Grung. Like,
I mean, I think it's likelier that they get eaten, personally.
Yeah,
well,
yeah, but I don't
probably.
want him to like, go overboard. I think he should just like stay here.
Or they bump into Valinda and she's like, these are annoying.
You can
I'm
attempt that persuasion
imagining-
check.
I'm imagining like the Slod bumping off the king and getting like them to follow him.
Alright,
You can...
who is willing to help me? Wait, do I still have the charisma saving thing or
No,
One idea.
because
Pick up the king
you
and
spent
throw
an
him back
hour in the maze, so the enhanced abilities run out. Oh, Jesus.
King Gorok pretends they didn't hear you.
someone else should try it?
None of us can fucking talk to him except for Kion.
I also wouldn't anyways.
But this is way funnier, so I'm not gonna say anything.
Chaotic
There are-
neutral at work.
There's at least 100 Grung that are exiting out of here.
Well,
Your service to King Gorok's kingdom would be appreciated. King Gorok has present for you. You see them reach for the stone. Wait.
wow, that's
Raising.
awkward.
Where did it go? Which one of you? Or maybe I just dropped it on ground. Hold on. Could you all look on
And you
ground?
should quickly drop it on the ground.
Yeah, in that case, I'll roll it, 15 feet away from him or so.
Yeah, sleight of hand easily enough, especially if you're invisible hands. And oh, found it. Sorry.
Sorry.
Here you are. It is present. It was passed down from Gorok's grandpa, who passed it down from King Gorok's grandpa.
We're not very
Alright.
creative on the names.
My grandpa's name was very creative. It was King Gorok, followed by King Brok.
That was definitely not in character, but okay.
They're just like spouting random trivia about their grandpas.
All right.
Oh.
I will thank the Grung, and I'm gonna cast enhance ability on this guy. He's getting which one is this? Bull's strength. He's getting bull strength.
What, on just a random grung beside you?
Are the
No,
two
no,
of
no,
you
on the king.
gonna
Oh.
like get out of here while we can?
Yeah.
Yes.
They
But
want to be
also-
trapped in there forever.
Well, I can
I
simply
will-
walk out if I feel like it. So...
Hold on. I would like to ask the red one if he would like to be my pet or like stay with me.
Your pet.
I'm
Well,
sorry,
that's
what?
demeaning.
They're
So
intelligent.
demeaning.
They are intelligent creatures, Ross.
Yeah.
Intelligent,
We'll say, hey
sentient,
buddy, would you like to come
creatures.
adventuring with me?
with their own language, and you can't just culture, and you can't just call them a pet.
Okay, I fixed my wording. Let's move on.
Your problem.
I just don't understand why we're still talking about this. Can I keep him or not?
The wording is a bit keeping
I
them
said-
is
I would like to have him as my friend during our adventuring party.
Are you
Would
trying
you
to
like
turn him
to
into a sidekick?
No, just have him in my bag of holding to look cute, because he looks like a frog and I like frogs, okay?
Have him in the bag
Um,
holding the
I'm right
Cute.
here.
My man wants to take
hello.
over the world.
Hello,
I just
I'm here
want
to
this
take over
one.
the world.
I want this one. The
they're
red
talking about the pink one.
Yes.
Go and attempt that persuasion check.
Man,
at
stop making
disadvantage.
you persuasion checks. Fuck you.
You don't have
What do you
persu-
mean
you don't
have
have This is a
Wait.
hard sell.
I have all the other checks. Persuasion is just not that great for me, okay?
If I had guidance right now, I wouldn't be casting it on you.
Fuck, is 12 enough?
They look interested in the possibility. The bag of holding does not seem very enticing to them. You see their eyes look over at it suspiciously.
I didn't say, I mean, he doesn't have to stay in the bag of holding. He
Only
can,
when
you
it's
know,
dangerous.
Yeah, only when it's dangerous, or like, you know, I can teach him to fight, or whatever.
To be fair, we fight every session, so dangerous is pretty common for us.
This is literally our second session without any fighting.
Yeah.
Well,
I mean,
Um,
I'm
second
sure
session
we'll
in a
fix
row.
that next one.
I meant second session in a row. We've had I think one other session without any fighting. But...
I mean, it's
Oh,
about
no,
time.
last session we fought the elementals.
Yeah, as they listen over to King Krok over in the background. Let us march forward into the jungle. Crook looks there and looks back and looks there and looks back.
Hang on.
Oh, my charisma is not great, okay? I just wanted a friend.
No,
I mean,
I'm
yeah.
What
That's
are
I'm
we
gonna make
part of
talking
being
King
a
I'm gonna make
punk.
King Grok sound a little less enticing to this particular Grung.
Yeah, the Grung doesn't know entirely what's up with this, but they're just watching all the other Grung go marching on forward into the perilous jungle.
Pretty soon, the Dawn is going to be renamed to the Menagerie.
Well, didn't we say we're getting a second airship? We can have the Dawn and the Menagerie.
Yeah.
I was saying,
Yeah.
buddy, you should make your decisions soon. All your friends are leaving.
They just kind of watch them walk away, not doing anything else.
Oh. I will pet it. I'm kidding.
And you are
Is-
immune to poison.
How fucked up would it be if
How
it, like,
big is it?
It.
It.
Okay, well, I don't know if it's a boy or a girl. Also, how
So you don't
big
refer
is
to
it?
him as it?
Are small size, I think. So he's probably around
Yeah.
like 2 or 3 feet.
I do think they're small.
Oh, we punt them like a football.
Yeah, I think small is under 3 feet, right? Something like that.
Yeah, Zolka.
You could, but maybe you shouldn't.
Falcon kick?
Oh my god, punt him like a football, and then you have you can skeet shoot him as Zolka. Holy shit.
I will ask. Okay, is it a boy or a girl? Can I tell?
How would you like to find? Okay, I remember. This is the second time Saga attempts to look for Dong, and
You could just ask, like, they have their...
We'll ask it. Fuck it.
Like, we know their
is-
name.
Saga goes searching for Dong and finds none.
Okay, but like I'm.
What did you use to?
Do
search for
frogs
dogs?
have?
Yeah, I'm not even sure if they do. Also, stop saying dong, you fucking weirdo.
I wasn't enjoying this too much.
Yeah, apparently.
Hey,
I'm
I
just surprised.
to
Like,
watch
I'm just
the
surprised
spawn.
that's the second time it's happened. Like, you know,
In 2 sessions.
where Saga's gone searching for Dong.
If I had a coin for every time this happened, I would have 2 coins.
yeah, which isn't much, but it's surprising that it's happened more than once.
Especially in back-to-back sessions.
Yeah, no, I'm not looking for anything. I'm asking him. Okay, what does he say?
She tells you that she doesn't. She is a girl.
Okay.
Oh my god, it's just like Kian. We
Okay,
Just like
so,
my Witcher Gateball.
and then I will ask her for her name.
They have told you. They
yeah.
the
it's
King
okay.
Goroka told you their name. It is
Yeah,
Koro.
their name was It, just like you've been saying this whole time.
Karuk.
Karok.
Croak.
Well, it is good to meet your acquaintance. We have lots of fun in this party.
Do we?
Yeah, you like looking for
Yes.
Dong.
Ow!
You're never gonna get this lived down.
No,
I'm
this is
sorry.
never gonna stop.
Yeah, go to hell, all of you. Thanks.
Anything, I'm innocent.
Saga really loves making investigation. Rose really loves
Yeah.
making investigation characters like Saga, and what did she use him for to find Dong?
When you seek knowledge, sometimes you have to find some information that you may not like
Oh
or care to find.
We're Crook over now joining your party.
Also, it was relevant, okay? It was relevant when I fucking asked about the dragon. So it's relevant
Oh,
now too.
Christ.
At least I didn't make the mistake of misgendering my friend.
Yeah.
Like
But-
somebody.
By the way, Akko, whenever you move to a new map and I see tokens disappear, I'm imagining they're all there. They're just like, oh shit, they're back, and then they all just vanish.
Loading in, loading in, loading in, loading
Okay,
in.
wait, who are these guys? I
The
forgot.
Kobolds.
Oh,
The kobolds.
They're just down deck, down below deck.
Crew.
I would like to make this Karuk like the general of the Kobolds. That would be so funny because he kind of looks like a mini dragon.
Would you like to try persuading the kobolds to accept him as their leader?
No, I'm done with persuasion checks, please.
Also, I'm way cooler with the Kobolds, so I would make the check for you, but I'm way cooler with the Kobolds. I'd rather than be the captain. I want this guy to be the captain. He was cooler.
Be the captain. Now hold on, just a minute.
Well, not like the captain of the
Fuck
menagerie,
you and
not
your
the ship.
captainship. Who made you king to crown captain on
Okay,
our
listen.
ship?
You guys didn't want to bring along the Kobolds for a majority of the time, okay?
Excuse me, what? I wanted them.
Yeah,
Don't talk about me.
likewise.
Yeah.
That kobold makes most of the larger inventions for the group, so they're quite a bit decked more out than the others. They're always carrying
Oh,
around
damn.
some stuff.
He looks pretty
Some
cool.
stuff or another that you gathered up from the jungle while you all were out and about. This is what they returned with. Scorpion tails and a skunk inside of a crate. You occasionally hear little sounds of explosions down there. Nothing dangerous, just standard kobold work.
Yeah.
It's lit.
It is lit.
Okay, so normally this would be about the time when the session ends, but there's only like one space left on the map, I think, before Omu, and that probably isn't enough for a whole session in itself. So did you want to handle that now?
Wait, what do
then?
you mean one space?
The ruins.
Yeah, it's not a whole session thing basically for the ruins.
Well, we were gonna check out Mabala and Kirsa Ball, so that could make up a whole session.
And we also need to like pretend to look for more shrines so that we're believed by Valindra.
I mean,
True.
surely we could take our time with all this exploration
And we have to go kill Nezahal Primal Tide.
Oh, true. We do need
Are you
go
aiming to
as
do
well.
that? Because I can get the map for that and everything prepared also.
No, I don't think that we should.
We
fuck
should.
With it.
probably
totally
find
with that.
some means of like traveling underwater instead of using the rings of water
Well,
walking.
We do have access to this.
Oh, but Aqua, I do have like a request for
Does
next
Harry
session.
have that?
Yes.
Or like the
Yeah, but-
fucking the Harry Potter shit. Yeah.
Yeah, because there's like at least 3 different ways in Harry Potter to breathe underwater, so it seems
Double
fitting.
head
Yeah.
charm.
Yeah.
There's also
Like there
we
were
could
plants, there were
also,
charms, there were spells.
We could also each just spend a little bit of money for Cloak of the Manta Ray.
That's true. But if we have a Cloak of the Manta Ray, you know what we don't have? Cloak of the Mountebank. And you know what's cooler? Cloak of the Mountebank.
I also
Does
Alright,
Manta
well,
Ray
then
let
we
you
can-
breathe?
No, but it lets
Yeah.
you swim, and you have a penalty underwater if you don't have a swim speed. I thought, right?
Well, when I was talking with Aqua in the construction, remember how I fabricated like some basic equipment? I feel like we could do the same thing here. Benvol could like make us
But
some.
that makes you breathe. That doesn't make you swim, right?
No, the equipment
Yeah.
was for swimming.
Okay. I mean,
Do note that for this applies to a Zell. Your bow attacks with disadvantage underwater
yeah.
and automatically misses beyond its past its normal range too.
Oh my god.
No long range is okay. Well, I mean, 150 feet is still long, but
Okay, then yeah, we could probably fill up a whole session with that then, because I was like, if it was just that wouldn't have been enough. But with all of that and the Elder Dinosaur, that's plenty.
Yeah, we got a bunch
would-
of bullshit. we're
Would
gonna do
something
at
like
times.
Booming Blade be at disadvantage?
Only if you don't have a swim speed.
Okay.
If you have a swim speed, all your melee weapons work just fine underwater.
I do have a way to give myself a swim speed, but it's unideal.
What is that?
Secret.
honestly, I personally think I'd rather just buy a Cloak of the Manta Ray for a 60-foot swimming speed.
That
Yeah.
might be the way to go, honestly.
I do like having the
Oh,
ability to
actually, the
dimension
Cloak
door.
of the, Cloak of the Manta Ray lets you swim speed and you can breathe underwater.
Or does it?
Yeah, it's both.
I do like having the. Is there anything else that gives you a swim speed? Because I do like having the Mountebank available.
I mean, technically, it's not attunement, Mark.
Yes, but I can still only wear 1 cloak.
The Ring of Swimming. It's a 40-foot
Ring.
swimming speed, non-attunement.
What are we looking for swimming
Okay.
for?
Because
To fight
that,
the legendary
that
dinosaur.
That dinosaur could go underwater.
Yeah, it lives underwater.
Like, we might need to, like, chase it underwater.
Yeah. I would have loved to have Aster for this.
Okay, I got it. What if we go and we grab it, and then we have a Zelka plane shift us all along with the monster?
To the realm of fire.
And just leave
I
it
think a
there.
few of you would not like that.
Okay, to
Well, not
the
necessarily
poison
the-
realm.
What if we just like go to some like we just go to the astral plane, you know?
Hmm.
Isn't the
How does-
astral plane dangerous?
Aren't all other planes dangerous?
I mean...
Technically,
Wait,
this-
so
we should technically this
how
plane
does-
is dangerous.
How does a Zelka's plane shift work?
He shift planes.
What do you mean by how does it work?
Like, does it mimic a spell or?
It's the same as the plane shift spell, which shifts
Isn't that
planes.
touch range?
I don't know.
Oh,
Yeah, that's
so
the
plane
touch
shift
range
requires willing creatures, though.
You can definitely use it on unwilling creatures as a touch attack, I think.
Yeah, as a touch attack with a charisma
Let me
save.
see. Oh, I see. You can use spell to banish an unwilling creature to another plane. Choose a creature within your reach and make a melee spell attack against it. Okay.
Azel's spell attacks probably aren't great.
No.
Nah.
But we do have the
18,
dice and of Arctic
18.
Inspiration, so like maybe.
I mean, legendary resistance.
That's true. Shaking my fist, legendary fucking resistance.
Legendary resistance on legendary actions.
Yeah. Well, shit. Is there you know, have any ideas to not fight it in its home turf?
Does
You can
levitate give
continue
a
thinking
save?
about it, but I'll end the session here.
Okay,
Nice.
that
Good
works.
job.